And we're back once again with Wild Beyond the Witchlight, the jumping Junipers. And last session, they managed to get through the east wing of the Palace of Heart's Desire, headed up some stairs, met a frozen banshee, and then entered into the massive ballroom where there's the other ballroom. I guess there's two ballrooms when you think about it. This is like the music hall, if anything. There were crystalline statues, all dancing to the sound of a organ and clarinet. No, not clarinet. Harpsichord, that's the one. Yeah. And in the center was clearly the depiction of Zaelong in statue form, except something was strangely floating around their head, a gemstone with a blue color. And you had to dance your way to the center without knocking over any statues, lest you stir the Jabberwock. And when you reached it, you noticed there was a small little creature inside of it. Another elemental-like creature. This one kind of icy and cold to the touch. And it seemed like at first it was petrifying anything that it touched, but you managed to pass your saving throws and handed it off to Notus, who began to have the sort of heart-to-heart with this thing, because Notus described it as quite literally their heart. And it seems there's been a lot of repressed emotions and things they've not wanted to face deep down inside, and they've let them all kind of go cold. And at least they've managed to make some progress with this. They haven't exactly fully rekindled, but certainly at least the love for their friends has been sort of aired and expressed, and you've been reassured as well that, you know, even if you go distant or apart, you'll never stop being friends because of that. So, after that, you headed up the corridor, found four strange hatches that each had a severed head inside of it that basically spelled out the name Baba Yaga. And when you said it, you teleported to the central tower, and saying it in reverse shunted you back the way you came. Then you opened up the next door. Ulric nearly fell straight headfirst into the watery depths and nearly drowned. It's a strange sight to see in the middle of a palace, but there seems to be a waterway, and the waters were filled with these ghostly, ghastly faces that try to drag him down. But thankfully, every day Garreth casts water breathing. Even though this whole adventure, I think maybe it's come up once or twice before, but still, it's a precaution.
Was the third time.
Well, then perfect count, I guess. Either way, it prevented any disasters from happening. And then shortly after that, a water boat kind of rode its way down. All hopped aboard, and Ulric seemed to relish in the strangeness of this. And there was a depiction of you guys, the party. It seems like everyone's meeting with Zaelong over the years, been played out with little marionettes and figures. But after the strangeness and avoiding the waterfall of death, you managed to make it into the library. There, Notus began the hunt for hash brown, whilst the rest of you tried to search for some useful information on, well, anything. Maybe the time freezing magic, or maybe something to do with the Jabberwock, but it seemed like the Feywild had your back as a particular book lifted itself off the shelf and floated its way into Light's possession. And once Sean wrote the name into the first page, ink began to appear and spell out quite a great deal of information. So, now that we're all fresh, guess I can go over this. The book is called Igwilf's Cauldron. And it looks something like this. In the book, it describes that Igwilf created this wondrous cauldron to help with her adoptive mother, with the help of her adoptive mother, the Archfey known as Baba Yaga. The cauldron has two forms. Only Igwilf or Baba Yaga can change the cauldron from one form to another, which either can do without being attuned to the item as well. In its first form, the cauldron is made of solid gold and embossed on the outside with images of bare branched trees, falling leaves, and broomsticks. In its second form, the cauldron is made of iron and embossed on the outside with images of bats, toads, cats, lizards, and snakes, 8 of each animal. In either form, the cauldron is roughly 3 feet in diameter and has a 2-foot wide mouth, a round lid with a molded handle at the top, and 8 clawed feet for stability. And it can hold up to 100 gallons of liquid. Kind of crazy. Now, probably wondering what strange magical benefits this thing has. Well, depends on which form it is. But anyone who attunes to it has the potential to be aged to the point of decrepitude. So it's often best that it's only left to Archfey or more powerful to be attuned to it. But maybe one of you could resist that effect. In any case, in this state, a creature's speed is halved, the range of their vision and hearing is reduced to 30 feet. They have disability on all checks, like D20 tests. And the creature will reach the end of their natural lifespan in like a few weeks. And apparently only a wish spell or divine intervention can reverse that aging effect. It also says that 3 hags can attune to the cauldron simultaneously, provided they have formed a coven. If the coven disbands, the attunement ends for all 3 hags. So, what does it do? The gold cauldron, if water is poured into the cauldron and stirred for 1 minute, it transforms into a hearty hot stew that provides 1 nourishing meal for up to 4 people per gallon of water used. It remains hot whilst in the cauldron and cools naturally after it's removed. And the outside of the cauldron remains safe to touch despite the heat of the stew. If wine is poured into it and stirred for 10 minutes, it transforms into a magical elixir that fortifies. Any creature that imbibes the elixir gains temporary hit points, 10 temporary hit points. Any of the elixir that isn't consumed within an hour vanishes. I can't do that until the next dawn. If it's filled with 90 gallons of water mixed with 10 gallons of wine, it can be used as the focus for a scrying spell. And using the cauldron as its focus. And the target of the spell automatically fails the saving throw.
Nope.
And the spell even works if the caster is... if its caster and the target are on different planes of existence. And what else? Dipping the bristles of an ordinary broom into the water transforms the broom into a broom of flying for 3 days. That's also quite fun. And those are just the golden cauldron's properties. Then there's the iron version. And this one, you can scream into the empty cauldron, which magically summons swarms of bats that fly out of the cauldron. They obey your command. You can fill it with a gallon of blood, and it will turn into a cloud of harmless black smoke that erupts from the cauldron and dissipates quickly. At the same time, all humanoid creatures within a certain radius of the cauldron fall unconscious for 1 hour, except those that are attuned to the cauldron or immune to being charmed. And the radius can increase by 100 feet per gallon of blood used.
Oh.
Yeah. Or would you like to tie a dead frog or toad to the end of an ordinary branch and dip that in the water-filled cauldron? Because if so, it turns the branch into a wand of polymorph with 3 charges. It's just, it's crazy. Can't regain charges. It crumbles to ash when it's used up. And then if you spend 1 minute, here we go. This is what you were looking for, right at the end, it seems. If you spend 1 minute touching the cauldron with the unicorn's horn while reciting a poem called The Witch Queen's Cauldron, and I'll get to that in a second, all creatures within 100 feet of the cauldron, except those that are attuned to it, become frozen in time. A time-frozen creature is incapacitated, can't move or speak, doesn't age, and is unaware of its surroundings or the passage of time. Moreover, it can't be moved, harmed in any way, or affected by any other magic. All conditions of the effects and effects on the creature are suppressed until it is no longer frozen. Destroying the cauldron, sending it to another plane of existence, or touching it with the unicorn's horn for 1 minute whilst reciting the Witch Queen's Cauldron ends the time-freezing effect on all creatures. The effect also ends on any creature that comes into contact with an anti-magic field or is touched by a unicorn's horn and their true name spoken. Yes, say.
Wait. When the cauldron is moved to another plane, it
That's
dispels
right.
the time stop.
That's what it says.
Does
Sending
that
it to
work
another
with
plane.
demiplane?
Possibly. But the thing weighs
We've got
pretty...
Juniper and Mischief. And Ulric's mom.
weighs 80 pounds when
can
empty, and then 100 gallons of liquid on top of that. How much does... How
Lucifer
much
can
does...
clear the cauldron. Well, we found a solution for the unicorn situation.
So, you're talking like over 900 pounds. Yeah, that thing's not being moved unless unless it's emptied first. In any case, you've also got to deal with the Jabberwock as well that is guarding it.
I mean, that part has to be dealt with either way.
Destroying the cauldron. So, it's immune to all damage, except for 2 things. A flame tongue or frostbrand weapon.
Wait,
But we want to destroy it, though. I feel like we had.
what happened with the knockoff sword again?
Oh, Frostmind. I think it was
Yeah, that
left
one.
in the floor.
Aw.
Don't care. It was worth it.
God, it was so worth it.
You're just suddenly reminded of the moment Ulric swallowed the entire flame tongue sword. That's gone for sure. It's gone. Why would you want to destroy it? To end all the magic, effectively, and it does end the time freezing magic. Also, the destruction of Igwil's cauldron causes all hags in the multiverse to lose the shared spellcasting trait gained by being in a coven. That's potentially why.
I mean, it's compelling, but also I'm in my own coven, so it feels like that would
That's true.
hurt me as
You would
well.
lose-
Get
So-
access to your shared spell coven, shared spell casting traits.
Well, we don't have to worry about it because we don't have a flame tongue sword to destroy it.
It's true. Or a frostband.
That's what I was
Reconstructing the
asking
cauldron.
about, Frostmints.
Frostmint is not a frost brand. If you're talking about icing death, no chance.
No, I'm talking about the knuckle flame tongue that Warwick was using in the last fight.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, no. It's not a real frost brand, is it? Okay, so if all 8 pieces of the shattered cauldron are within 5 feet of one another, a wish spell can reassemble them, restoring the cauldron and all its properties, and restoring the shared spellcasting trait to all hags throughout the entire multiverse. And this is the page that you're probably going to want to copy down. It is The Witch Queen's Cauldron, a poem that is the incantation that possibly ends the time freezing property of the artifact.
Okay. Oh man, they have a right amount of numbers in this, yes. So it's like Gareth's lock. It does one and then it does the other. With the strange that we have multiple items that work like that. You guys would just see like muttering to themselves as they read this poem, and they this incantation, and they go, it's quite possible we might have some solution to the time situation even without the unicorn horn.
How? What's the plan?
Well, we pick it up and move it somewhere else.
How do we do that?
Well, first we have to...
You see that big that thing is?
It's a secondary plan. It's plan B. But I think Mulliver will come through for us.
What? You think Ulric is not strong enough?
I mean, I'm sure I could lift it by myself. I feel like it's less of a picking up issue and more of a, satiating hunger type of issue.
I mean, I think you're not eating it, Ulric.
Wouldn't stop me from trying. Even if a book said I couldn't, wouldn't stop me from trying.
At least the soup inside.
Yeah, you can eat the soup.
Oh, yeah.
Something tells me that if Ulric tries to eat it, it's just going to break your teeth.
And that's a lesson we gotta learn.
Which would I prefer? Gold flavored or iron flavored?
Well-
we need the gold one.
It says here that only 2 people can change that, and we don't know what it currently is.
It has to be
Doesn't
the
it
iron. It has
say
to be the.
that
It has
the
to be the
iron
iron
one-
form. Because
The
of the
iron one is the
spell.
one with this time stop.
I believe was that it, I feel like that bit was independent. Was that bit independent? Or was that part of the form?
No, the iron one is the one that freezes time.
Ah, okay. Then how is it
Gold.
making soup for the Jabberwock?
Sean says, well, back in the day, that is what it was used for. No doubt it is stuck in iron, and that is why the Jabberwock is so ravenous and has been flying over to
Rocky.
thither and eating bears.
So the reason the Jabberwock is a problem around Prismia is because
because
somebody
he's
can't feed his
hungry.
dish.
He hasn't had his soup
The
in a while.
cauldron is his doggy bowl?
This-
see,
Oh, no
I-
wonder
I'm
he's
done.
grumpy.
no wonder
Um,
he's upset.
I'd be
No
grumpy
wonder
too.
he's not. He's been put out to pasture and been looking for food.
Okay. Light, show me the book. Is there a recipe for the soup in there?
It says boil water, and it makes soup. So we must have to just boil some water, and we can make some soup. It's a recipe. It says it right here. Boil water. This much water.
I can do this.
Yeah, we can boil water and make soup. It says so right here in this book that that's how it works. We just boil some water. We have unequivocal proof that boiling water creates soup. Specifically this soup.
I'm sure it's much more complicated than that.
No, it's not.
No, it's what do you mean? It's a
It says
recipe
it right
right
there.
here.
Well, I personally have seen Zaelong use it.
So you've seen her boil water and make soup. You've seen it. It's happened. We have a solution.
Yes, but the cauldron makes it magical.
What do you mean? Like it just says you just put the water in a big pot and you boil it and it makes the proper soup.
The big pot,
Okay.
not just any old one.
I don't know what's the difference.
The difference is this one was made by Baba Yaga herself.
And we just gotta find a nice big pot.
Ugh. I thought I sounded
The,
stupid as a frog.
Garreth goes in the mushroom. Guys, does anyone have a big pot that we can use to gather water in? Oh, by the way, Three Bites, there's water here.
Oh god, you want to give them the cursed water?
I don't think you want to put him in that water.
Yeah, there's still lost souls and demons trying to rise up and grab the edges of the door. They don't seem to be able to leave the water though.
Oh, notice you found the brown of the hashid.
I did, isn't he such a good boy?
Look at him.
He's so fluffy.
Excited yep when you give him a scritch. And yeah, he's been running around this stair, running around the shelves. He loosened a lot of this bookshelf right here, which Gray is trying to tidy up.
Want to do the gem now?
Yeah, who picked that up?
It was handed to
Fake.
Vaike, I believe.
Hmm.
So unless it wrapped us all up in it for some reason,
Sure.
it was Vaike.
Fake? Okay. Alright, we can do that. So
Why?
whilst
Why have you doing this, Garreth?
with cursed water and feet. Jesus. I mean, you try to reach down to the
They-
water, you're gonna have to give me a strength saving throw, I guess. This water is definitely has a life of its own.
Gives my
It's
twig
not-
blights the souls of the damned real quick.
You're warned.
Ugh.
Oh, for God's sake.
Me.
I'm gonna use Misty Step to get back in the entrance after I filled water skin.
Let me give you
Well,
a bardic.
I mean, you wouldn't need to because you got the water breathing, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just.
Yeah. So they just
That's
pull
true.
you under, and they trap you beneath the water's surface, trying to drown you and suffocate you. But it seems you're able to breathe just fine. And the souls seem to be looking at each other, maybe a little bewildered. So more of them gather around, and they all just dogpile on top of you. And there's no thrashing from the water. It seems Garreth is completely content to just stay under there.
Hello guys, how you doing?
Saying this like bubbling, like um, they look back at you with a vicious and horrific gaze, but it seems after they start to realize that you can just breathe underwater, they seem to look a little just forlorn and maybe even fed up.
Garreth, pretend you're drowning. At least like make him feel a little better. Like it's like.
Oh no, I'm out of air.
Roll a
Dramatic pose, close his eyes.
Roll a deception check.
Uh,
Okay. Roll an insight check. Okay. Some of them do look like they're like, like whatever. Like I'm done with this, and they sort of swim away. But the ones immediately around you seem to be like, yes, yes. They seem to be into it, and really now they're just dragging you and reveling in the drowning and the trauma, almost as if you having some suffering is a delight to them, like you're sharing in their eternal torment. Whilst you're being drowned, whilst Light was reading the book, and whilst Notus was finding hash brown, Vaike, you were holding the gemstone, and maybe this one was a little bit of a slow burner, but it finally lights up and softly takes you into the final scene. And you hear the voice. Once upon a time, in a primordial wood, there stood a sorceress with raven black hair. And you see an older woman. Tiny streaks of silver are in her hair now. They shine in the moonlight, whilst she stands within a circle of glowing mushrooms. A Jabberwock that is much larger than her at this point watches her lovingly as it rests just outside of the circle. The sorceress gazes at the stars above. Her thoughts are elusive as the shifting patterns of the constellations. This is what we are reduced to, my dear, she murmured she murmured to the baby jabbor. My mother warned me of the dangers of my hubris. And now I see that she was right. You see, she plants her staff deep into the ground and kneels next to the earth. And she begins seemingly speaking maybe some incantation. But I refuse to cower behind my mother's skirts like a scared little girl. I am a sorceress with power that surpasses all others. And as if in response, the ground beneath you begins to shake. You feel the pulse of magic rushing out from where the staff was planted. What do you do, Vaike, as this is happening? Feels like there's an earthquake happening right now. And yet she seems to be in control.
What am I? Am I me?
What-
Am I a rat?
Nope, you're a dretch.
I'm a dretch.
Yes.
Wow.
You are a little pig demon man.
And there's an earthquake going on?
Yes.
Are there any like door frames I can stand under?
No. Oh, actually. Well, you say that. A doorframe does suddenly erupt from the earth right in front of you, which you can now cling onto if you wish.
Or can I go over and can I cling on her staff?
Onto her stuff. Yeah, sure. She can let you hold on. She looks at you, gives you a little smile, and says, "Don't be afraid. I'm in control." The ground beneath... Oh, yeah?
This is Igwild, Zaelong, or Tasha? Who am I talking to right now?
This looks like Tasha.
Okay, for sure.
This looks like... get a piece of art for you. Yeah, this looks like Tasha in her, perhaps, one of her most powerful forms, like you've not seen before. And I would say this would be... That's a good piece. You know what, here's one where she's outside the actual hut itself. Here you go. There's you in the background. Maybe.
That's me.
Just on the left, hunched over. No, I don't know. Here's another image. I didn't pick this one initially because it hasn't got the raven black hair for whatever reason, and it doesn't want to load. It's another good reason why. But either way, she is clearly at the peak of her power, and as she pours all of her energy into this, you see gradually her hair is going more and more silver, as though it's taking a toll on her to do this.
Can I like
And
help her? Can I do like the help action?
the help action, I mean, you can cast spells technically, right? Because of being a paladin.
Yep.
That's true. Okay.
Let me divine smite it.
Sure. You feel like
Or
divine...
I'll ritually cast ceremony right now. Help her out.
Hey.
Ah. That might do the trick. In which case, then, this ceremony that takes over 10 minutes, this is a whole last scene. Like, you imagine the ground is rose beneath you at this point, and you hear the narrator's voice again. The ground, the earth, rose beneath her feet, lifting the sorceress high into the air as a grand palace took shape around her. And that doorframe you was holding onto a moment ago, that looked like it's the actual doorframe of the front of the palace. And you see a massive monument of greenery exploding from the earth. Its spires reaching up into the clouds, a testament to her immense power. You begin to hear the deep, ominous chime of a disembodied clock striking midnight. The baby Jabberwock also begins to take flight and seems to fly around, catching up to you. And it seems you hear the narrator say, "The baby Jabberwock chirped with glee." And you actually hear the Jabberwock's voice again, bizarrely. Which makes no sense. "No one can match your power. You will always be the Queen of Hearts." The sorceress smiles, her raven black hair turning white as freshly fallen snow. "Indeed," she agreed, their accompanying chuckle low and powerful. "No one can match my power, for you are right. I am not just a sorceress. I am Cinderella. I am the Witch Queen of Hearts. I am the fairy godmother." And she turns her gaze directly towards yours, and her eyes seem to pierce into the depths of your heart.
Oh.
And I will ask you, Vaike, what is your heart's desire in that moment?
Like, what is like Vake's like overall? Like, what does he want? Like, or
Mhm.
what does he want in this moment?
Tell me.
Both, I
What is it-
guess. In this
what is it
moment,
you
let's start
desire
with that.
most?
Well, it's Vake's desire to be the most legendary hero ever, right? They're gonna teach him in school. Everyone's gonna know about him, household name, maybe even a holiday. So that's his deepest desire. But I guess right now his desire is just to help Tasha, Zybilna, Cinderella, whoever this is, in any way, shape, or form. He is her champion.
All right. It feels as though that desire is brought forth to the forefront of your mind as you are experiencing this. And it feels, you can feel her gaze upon it, like she knows exactly what you wish. And you see her like reach forward to your small demonic clawed hand, and she seems to fill you with that same power that is overflowing at this point, with the power to create an entire realm, an entire palace. And in your hands you see a vine twisting, growing, turning into the blade you know as Snickersnack.
Whoa. I was there at the creation.
I was there. That's me right there. I was there.
That was me. I was there.
This blade was made for you.
It was made for me. The Dretch Vake will blush.
You feel wings then suddenly sprout out of your back. They seem to be feathered wings, not like demonic ones.
An
And
angel.
yeah, no, they look to be sort of brownish kind of feathers, I would say. But not that of like an owl. They don't seem to have that soft, downy texture. You would say maybe more like I don't know, just as a random guess, maybe something like a common nightingale. That'd be a random stab in the dark.
Oh!
It is Vaike! It is Vaike!
But yeah, you take flight up into the air, and she just seems to lift you up on high to the tallest spire, and your sight is kind of getting blurred out by the clouds. You're riding this high, and then suddenly it seems like she lifts you out of her grip. She like tosses you up into the air, and you end up kind of soaring for a brief moment, flying around on these new found wings that you've got. And it's at that point you suddenly feel a heat rush past you as you turn to your left and see the Jabberwock firing off its laser eyes as it does superheated eye blasts, and it swoops in, bites off your wings and claws them away in a jealous outburst, it seems. And as you descend, as you fall back to the earth, it's suddenly then that your vision spirals out of control, and before
Can I
you
take a swing at it?
impact, I mean, sure, yeah. You can take a punch. Go ahead. Or a swing. There you go.
Oh, yay!
That was a nasty
That's what I
swing.
So
thought.
close.
Oh god. Yeah, that's a nasty hit. You leave this gouge across their face, perhaps, or maybe like the top of their head, and that's the last thing you manage to impart before your vision ends, before you slam into the ground, and you're suddenly back in the library, probably hitting your head on a bookshelf or something.
Whoa. Do I have wings?
No, I'm afraid not. It was all just a dream.
Can I talk to Snickersnack in my head real quick?
Yeah, of course.
So now that you're reformed, Snickersnack, do you remember when you were created? Could you tell me what it was? What it was like?
My first memories? Well, I would have been very young then. But I do recall being built with a purpose. I remember my charge was to seek out and destroy evil, specifically that of a dragon kind. But I was also blessed by an archfey, queen, Zaelong, and imparted an important lesson as well. That slaying evil was not simply enough. Eventually, my wielder would grow weary, exhausted from all the fighting. My steel would live on, but my wielder would eventually succumb to the inevitable entropy of time. And so, it wasn't enough just to slay evil, but to also inspire others. Heroes need to rise up, take up that sword, and continue to do good. If I could do that, then I would never be without Wilder. And evil would always be pushed back.
So, how many wielders have you had?
Started to lose count, but possibly at least 8 times.
Am I included on that list?
11.
Am I included?
You're definitely included in that list. It'd make you something like the 88th, perhaps.
And so right now, like, if we're like ranking them from like coolest to least cool,
If you had to make a tier list,
where do
rank?
where do I currently sit?
I'm not going to compare my former partners. They have all proven themselves equally and adequately. I would put you in the top 3, though, if you must.
Top 3.
And now that I
All
think
right,
about it,
that means our
I may have miscounted. After all, Zaelong hasn't been around for that long. Probably had about 3 wielders. Which means you could be anywhere from the best to the worst, depending on that.
well, looks like my job's not finished because I'm not the definite one.
Garreth, are you done playing in the kiddie pool?
Yeah, can we leave? Sean, can we go?
Sean, we're done.
Are we done here?
Yeah, can we
Yes,
leave?
You
Are
came
you
all
still gonna
this
chaperone
way,
us, or
and you played around, knocked a few candles over, and then played with a dog.
yeah, it's called saving the Feywild, bud.
Oddly enough, Mr. Sean, we were actually here for hash brown. More than anything else.
Well then, be it far from me for me to say what you need to do to save this realm. You're the champions, after all. Trust your
Do you need us to walk you
judgments.
back to the? Do you need us to walk you back to the library, Grandpa? You can get there safe.
I'm probably going to stay here for a while.
I see. I'm starting to think you kind of just used us to get over here.
No,
Nonsense.
he only accompanied us because I believe I was.
Insight check.
I told you that I wasn't leaving because those League of Malevolence were still about, but
Keep your secret, Sean.
yes, we will.
Vaike, why do you think Sean and Gray have secrets, Vaike?
I don't trust him as far as I could throw him. Which, honestly, looking at him, I could probably throw him pretty far.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what was the vision in that stone, Vaike? You looked a little dazed there for a second.
Oh, you know, the creation of the Palace of Heart Desires and whatnot, and the birth of Snickersnack. You know, just some normal stuff.
Oh. Well, we have all the stones we need, and I can currently fly.
Yeah, let's go back. Sean, I just want you to know, someday you're going to be dusting books, and you're going to see the title, and it's going to say Vaike Ironbody on it. Just you wait.
I'll put that in the fiction section.
Oh, Sean! Your words cut deeper than any sword. My goodness.
Notus high fives him as they go past.
That was good. That was good, Sean.
I
Sean-
imagine Sean's chuckle is one of like he's kind of grown fond of us since we started annoying him.
No, that I'm chuckling. Sean was dead cold. Like he was just cold
Oh, God.
when he said that. Yeah. But yeah,
I mean, he is a
so-
weirdo snicker-snack, Sean.
Yes,
Oh,
well,
Snicker Snack.
just watch where he's swinging it. I don't want Jabberwock guts all over the palace. Someone's gonna have to clean that up.
The more we learn about the Jabberwock, we are 100% sure it is just Zybilna's funky dog.
Hmm.
Did someone say treats?
Not true.
Treats?
Not true.
Oh. Treats?
Now how are we getting back? There's no boat anymore.
I could,
Well. Ba ya ga. Right? No?
Glotzik says, I think we needed the hatches to do that.
I
Aw.
can. Everyone just get in the mushroom. I can fly us.
I don't want to go in the mushroom. It smells in there. Jack complains as he's going inside the library. Inside the mushroom.
In the library, inside the library.
Yeah, it's confusing.
We're all hopping into mushroom.
Wow. Foggy Bottom, everyone, all piles in.
Okay, guys, it was fun. I gotta go again. Bye bye.
And then, I guess, Notus, you taking Hash Brown with you?
Oh yeah, I've got hash brown in one arm, bouffant in the other, and I'm just like, I am the happiest you've ever seen me since we got here.
Oh.
And love hovering above you.
This is what it was all about.
You can fly as well, Ulric, so you don't need to go inside if you don't need to, or want to. Unless you want to see the inside of our funky little plane of existence.
I'll just hop on your
There-
shoulder for now.
Yeah, I just sort of like lazily fly over to the hutches, and
Okay. Alright, you fly your way back. And...
Mhm.
Make me a perception check as you're heading back.
yeah. A solid 12.
Solid 12. Don't notice anything odd on the way back, other than that the watery spirits do seem to try and reach up for you, but to no avail. And yeah, you land back into the hatch room where you want to release everyone.
I was just gonna Baba Yaga to get us to the tower real quick. Since we have to get down to the bottom of the tower to deliver the hashed brown.
I was gonna do a quick Baba Yaga. It's like it's a call out.
I'll speed run this then. You teleport to the middle. Okay. Where do you go from here?
Down to the bottom.
Okay. Go to the bottom. And oh wait, that's the top. Wrong way. Nope, you're getting higher. And then from the bottom, where to the?
It's to the top right is the one where the top right was where the hashed brown.
Right, you are. Okay. So the purple gemstone sits there awaiting you, and it is still invisible, but I think You figured that out at this point. Let me
Yep.
just bring back Igrid. And everyone else, you're probably stuck somewhere else. I'll grab your tokens in a sec. So, yeah, you make it back. And Retta Morphia reappears, the purple pixie. And she says,
Give my friends a moment. I believe we have found your charge, as it were. Or rather, the one
Well-
who be doing the charging.
I do, yeah, I do charge around on them quite a lot. That's true. Oh. Wait. Where were they?
The secret library.
Oh, he knows he's not allowed in there. I said he could sniff around the other old books in the guest quarters, but... you all pop out of the mushroom one by one. There you go. Stump you here. Next to Warduke's body. Still warm. Okay. And notice you're holding little hash brown in your arms. The moment they see Retta, they kind of like do that wiggle as if to try and escape your grip.
Bad times, but I will put him down.
No. They rush over, skip. Like the little claws kind of not gaining much grip on the stone. They did a little slide as well when they tried to stop. And Retta is like, Hash Brown, there you are! Ah, good to see you, little buddy. Now, I hear you've been wandering around where you shouldn't be. I don't even know how you got in there. You didn't doggy paddle through the Lost Souls, did you? Seems like Hash Brown's just panting excitedly.
I mean,
Unless
he
you
is
learned how to
so
row.
The Lost Souls may find Hash Brown far too perfect to mar.
Yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe you used a little boat. I can't imagine you rowing, Hash Brown. And then they let out a bark.
Before we deal with this, I could just ask. I will ritual cast speak with animals. Hash Brown, how'd you get up there?
Why do you have to do this?
I have to figure out what his voice is like. I have to know what his voice is.
More voices, please.
Oh, Hash Brown is very good at swimming, but mustn't do that with armor on. I can bite onto the paddles. I go round in circles for a little while, but then I pick up the other one. I had to jump off before it went down the hole. It was very spooky, very scary. I made it into library. So many books, so much smelly leather, sniffy. I see. Retta's just hearing barks though. You're the only one hearing this.
Yeah, I translate.
But the fresh one found me and gave me scritches. And they do seem to wander over towards you, Notus.
I will sit on the floor and offer scritches.
They lick your hands and seem to take deep breaths in around you, like they're sniffing something. Retta says, Brown seems to be in quite a happy mood, it seems. So you must have treated him well, and I can see he looks like he's had a good time with you guys. I suppose with that, I'll hold my end of the bargain. And she turns around and she like unsheathes her sword and like swishes it through the air, at which point it seems to break the illusion on this central, there it is, yeah, this central coffer, which you can then see has the crystal case that you can place the purple diamond in, or the gem. Areta then mounts Hash Brown. Says, all right, well, I gotta get back to work. Games and playtime is over now, Hash Brown. We gotta get back to defending Prismere. I hear there's trouble on the borders. We must fend them off.
If you can make contact with Sir Talavar, you may be able to get through to someone who may prefer diplomacy.
Ah. All right. Diplomacy's not our strong suit, but we'll absolutely do our best, won't we, Hash Brown? Oh! Yes, Hash Brown, very good at talking. Everyone's very nice around Hash Brown. They will put away their weapons.
How better to stay in summer court than to distract them with a cute dog? Like,
yeah, exactly. All right, distraction away. They charge off into the distance as she sprinkles a little bit of pixie dust onto his nose. He kind of lets her sneeze out after breathing in a big breath of it, and then they fly into the air. You see Hash Brown take to the skies. Whoosh.
the flight of the Hash Brown.
The funniest thing is when you asked about how he got to the library, I was so sure you were the excuse that corgi butts don't sink. Buoyant.
That is true. That is true.
And if it was any other water, absolutely. But that water tries to drag you down.
I think that water. I think they were too busy petting Hash Brown to remember to pull him down.
Yeah, they while grabbing him, they forget that they were supposed to drown him.
He's too good a boy to drown.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah, boys, they're flotation devices.
Yeah, boys.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy. He's a very good boy.
Okay, who would like to place the gem in the purple coffer?
I believe this was your pleasure, Ulric.
Ulric.
is it?
Ulric.
Oh, sure.
Wait, which one is this again? We've done that. We've done that. Oh, the mirror and the chessboard.
It's actually on Notus's sheet, but you can hand it to Ulric if you would like.
Be whoever.
Sure, I'll hand it to Ulric, it's fine.
Okay, doke.
Here you go.
Alright, Ulric, you head over, place the gemstone in the coffer, and your vision is filled with a flashing purple light. Gives you a bit of a headache at first, but after a while, you start to see the vision before you. Now, let me look through the long list. We have just done.
The last one we did was the hall with the.
The last one we did was the trial of the. Oh no.
Yeah.
The rebels. Yeah.
Yeah,
The rebel.
yeah,
Okay.
it is the trial of the Red Queen.
Okay, so after this, it is. This is the one which was the boat ride, as it happens.
No, this is the magic mirror. The boat ride was the one after this one.
That's strange because
You may have got them in a different order initially, Zay.
I have written them down in the order we got the what's it called? Visions.
Okay, one
Currently,
second.
I've got the shiny pink jewel that we got from Loathing, which has a story of Snow White. And the one we got after that one is discussed from the Rose Garden with the black gem with the boats.
Okay. Okay. I definitely have it as this the gondola on both counts, both the veiled ones and the true visions. But is that? I mean, it can be the other one anyway. If you'd rather do that one, it doesn't change much in the grand scheme. Oh, I see. You're bringing up your notes now.
I don't remember.
I'm not
along
looking
for
at
the
this
ride.
though.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the my other
This is
two notes.
the list of how we got them, the order we got them in.
You might have made a mistake there, but it doesn't make much difference anyway. So don't worry about that. I'm guessing you wanted to do the gondola one. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that as well.
Okay, so I'll do this one. For Ulric, I'll do the other one because you're gonna do these back to back anyway. Now that you've got you've got all of them, so yeah, you can basically do these back to back. All right, so the veiled one of this one would be the chest one. Okay, so now, Ulric, as you're standing here, you see a middle-aged woman with disheveled, raven black hair, seems to be consulting a crystal ball. There are bags under her eyes, clearly from a lack of sleep. And the disorder of the chamber around her is clearly not the norm. Useless thing! She swats the orb off her desk, where it lands on a closet curled up at her feet. The demon shouts with surprise, and then chucks the crystal ball into a stack of books, telling it to get lost. The little fiend clambers up to pat the woman on the arm, but any comfort she gets from this gesture is lost, as a white chess piece on a nearby board moves to check the Black Queen. And you can definitely see Black Comet is like, like it's gonna be okay. We can get through this. And he's trying to distract her from the fact that this white piece has just moved into check.
What am I? Can I like look at my like hands and
You are
stuff?
Ulric. You are.
That guy.
Yeah. You're you look something like this.
You are you.
Yes!
Despite everything, it is you.
Wait, who is this?
It's still you.
It's still you.
I don't recognize that face.
So I'm just in the room. I'm just here while like this is happening.
It's possible that you were just coming in to either drop off some tea or maybe some food, and you were just placing it on the counterside table when you see that whole scene kind of unfold in front of you. Maybe the crystal ball kind of rolls off the stack of books and ends up rolling to your hoof and bounces off it slightly.
Hey, I'm Ulric Iron. Oh, what's this? Anyway, pick up the ball.
It is what you imagine to be a crystal ball, something that can perhaps scry on a great number of people, and guess perhaps the last thing you would have seen in there is a sort of flaming landscape with hellish cathedrals and landmarks. Yeah, it looked like they were trying to scry on some sort of devilish entity, but to no avail. It seems like the flames warp out the vision and burn away the attempt to scry on them. And the crystal ball is even hot in your hands. Might be a reason why she swatted it away, because it feels like it was just coming out of a furnace.
Oh, okay, let's just set that down, kind of roll that back over. Is everything okay over here? I was just kind of nosy.
She says, no, not a good time. Not in a good spot right now.
I get it. You want to share, what you're feeling? Maybe?
She looks forlornly over towards a side table where a thorny crown is kind of sat, gathering dust. Just thinking about the past, and then she looks towards the chessboard where she sees, suddenly she realizes she's in check, and dreading the future.
Oh yeah, I hate the past too. It seems like you're kind of getting beat a little bit. I don't really know much about chess, but it don't look like you're winning too hard right now.
I'm practically surrounded. Enemies on all sides. I feel like I've been losing ground. And this chess game is just another little representation of that.
I just flipped the board.
I'm sure that Mordenkainen would see that as an admittance of defeat.
Who? More than what?
Yeah. You see an illusionary display of a bald-headed man with a small mustache and goatee, draped in finery, and he seems to be the one on the opposing side of the board. And after he finished his move, he seems to be now going back to ponder his own orb, but he's awaiting her move. And yeah, you can see this is the sort of little display that's going on right here. So, continuing her conversation, she says, I feel like I'm one move away from losing myself, losing everything I've built, everything I've attained, losing a stupid game of chess.
Starting to get the vibe that is about a bit more than chess. I mean, you're talking about how, you're worried about the future and stuff, and I feel like you just gotta relax a little bit. I mean, take it from me, Ulric Ironbody, right? Because that's who I am. You just gotta, yeah, Ulric Iron Body. You just got the strongest Iron Body, by the way. Don't forget that. You just gotta ease up a little bit. I mean, if you worry about the future too much, you'll get loads of gray hair, and it'll stress you to death. I feel.
Just
I think,
hang on a minute.
sure, you might lose the game, but I mean, you just kind of got to reset going for round 2. I mean, it ain't over till it's over.
I don't recall hiring an Ulric Iron Body under my service. Who? Wait. Unless, of course, someone sent you. How did you get here? Who sent you?
See, that's a great part about that. No one sent me, actually. I'm kind of all-powerful being, you know what I mean? I just kind of just popped in here. It's kind of what I do. When I get too angry, I just pop from plane to plane, I just walk them, That's kind of just my thing. I'm actually here just to check in on you,
Check in on me. That sounds like something one of Grat's minions would have said. Did he send you to spy on me?
Nope, not a spy. I'm more of a otherworldly therapist, if you will.
Terrible one at that.
That sounds like a drow name.
You can give me a persuasion check, Ulric. It does seem like her stress is now turning to paranoia, and you've got to prove that you really are who you say you are. Because it is suspicious just poofing into existence.
It's okay, I have a, wait, let me see. What was that one thing? Where is it?
I mean, I have many demons under my charge,
Okay.
but never a Minotaur.
Woo! You best believe that's who I am! Ulric Iron Body, otherworldly therapist at your service, ma'am.
Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, Gratz would never send a Minotaur. After all, that's a different demon lord altogether.
Yeah.
No, he much prefers cats and things. All right, Ulric, what is your advice then? You're the therapist. Obviously, you can diagnose me with stress and paranoia all you like, but I just need to know how to move forward. What move do I take here? And she looks towards the board again.
Is there like a move that she could take? I don't know. Ulric doesn't know how to play chess. If I just look at it, is there something that like I could see?
Yeah, so you don't necessarily need to know how to play chess. This is simply a microcosm of her own problems. So if you are able to give her some good advice that also gives her a clear path forward, it might also help her see a different strategy that she wasn't seeing before, and so she could play the move instead. But that's up to you. You can also just try and be really smart and look through the chessboard. That also might help her in the reverse way. So it's up to you. You can either go the chess route or the talkie route.
Oh yeah, guys, you signed up the wrong Juniper for this one. You guys put me in a bit of a. I'm getting everyone killed, guys. I don't.
Ulric could think about what the others would do if you're looking for something.
Oh,
What they would
but
say.
see, that's you got the wrong Juniper and the wrong player.
What would
You gave a solution earlier.
We can flip the
Except it was-
chessboard.
Yeah,
Flip the board.
except flip it horizontal. Look from the other side.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna think real hard about it. I'm gonna think, okay, I can't. What would the other Junipers do? What would Vaike do? No, not Vaike. What would Mischief? No, Juniper. Oh, what would they do? Okay, how about? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna turn the chessboard so she could see it from the other perspective.
Okay. Wanting me to see it from their view. I suppose if I were to look at myself in a mirror critically, I would see a troublemaker, a rebel, and a danger. I would feel threatened that someone so young has managed to acquire this much power, especially over demons. It's difficult to trust someone who knows the true names of so many demons and has them at their beck and call. I can imagine I would be threatened, and that's maybe why I'm being attacked. But then again, she kind of studies the board. From this angle, it looks like victory is inevitable. It looks like I don't stand a chance. They've got me cornered. And that, she says, as she looks to you, Ulric, is precisely their biggest mistake. They're going to underestimate me. They're going to think I'm going to play the same cards I've always dealt. I need to think of something outside the box. Something they won't predict.
Yeah, but nothing like too crazy, I think. Yeah, I think thinking outside the box, seeing it from a different perspective, I think that's good. Nothing too, crazy or whatever,
Well, how would I outwit and outmaneuver my foes?
No, I mean, I'm a therapist. I'm not really a battle strategist. It's not really my thing. Even normally, it's not really my thing. But
Well, you popped out of nowhere. I could never have predicted that. What's something they...
well, it's kind of how I am.
Maybe if I do the opposite.
The opposite?
You popped out of existence, came out of nowhere. What if I poofed out of existence, ceased to be?
Oh, I mean, that's a thought. It's an idea. I don't.
Have to make it convincing. Otherwise, they'll continue to pursue me.
Mm-hmm.
I could fake my own death.
Yeah, where would you go? Exactly. Hypothetically speaking.
Well, where did you come from?
Somewhere far, far away, Little
Like a fairy tale.
confidential, Yeah, basically. I mean, that's basically where I came from.
her joking smile suddenly drops to a more serious one. No, wait, that's it. That's brilliant. That's the last place they would expect a demon sorceress to go.
A book?
No. The Feywild. Place of vibrant colors, whimsy, and all things unpredictable. She
Yeah, that checks out.
She looks towards the board and she will go to move something that is not the normal predicted, say, meta move to avoid this check, and instead makes one of the most, what looks to be stupidest and reckless plays. And in doing so, you suddenly see the illusion of Mordenkainen reappear. And he's got a big smile on his face as if like, ha, she's choking. And crumbling under the pressure, are we, Tasha? And he goes to move a piece to like basically follow up on his end game, and instead underestimates her, accidentally leaving himself open. At which point we see what is effectively in the art right here, her queen taking out the last defenses on his king and being left with only two pieces on the board. It's like neck and neck at this point. It's completely balanced the battlefield. And Mordenkainen's there stroking his beard, thinking, what? How? And yeah, Tasha looks very satisfied with herself and says, I'll leave you for a few minutes to stew on what to do next, but good luck coming back from that little maneuver. Which point she goes to sort of lounge on a sofa nearby. And seems to be pulling a book off a nearby shelf that looks like it's got a real like fairy tale looking vibe to it. An ornate little cover, cartoony like illustrations.
What's it called?
Hansel and Gretel.
Jumping Junipers.
Jumping Junipers. Jumping Junipers be the wildest pick.
It'd probably be like Cinderella, actually, I think, since
Okay.
it's been the veil that's been over all of these gemstones. At least it seemed that way. But this is the real version, and in this, the book is just a storybook. At which point she sort of seems to let her guard down as she's musing over these books. She says, I admit that for all my power, I still sometimes feel like that weak, helpless girl. She's looking through the illustrations of Cinderella, the maid. But she says, the girl who was left in the woods to starve before Baba Yaga took me in. Ugh. I was so reliant, so dependent. She kind of gives a look of disgust at those pages, which she seems to flick through and skim through the story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, is there anything? Orc's kind of like writing this down. Yeah, is there anything else you're feeling right now? Anything else about your past or backstory that
Ulric
you'd
is like
to
made
share?
a pair of glasses that have come out of nowhere.
Yep.
It's funny because I literally described her as on the sofa. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's laying back. You like take the chair from the chess table, like turn it round, sitting facing her. Well, I was Equil, the Witch Queen, whose demon lords and archfey alike, they bend their knee. Slard even capered to my every whim. Modrons marched at my command. I was the mightiest mortal mage to have ever lived. So how can I still feel this way? How can I still feel so powerless, so lost?
You got any friends, Tasha?
Well, I have a rival. She looks back at Mordenkainen and is like, grumbling to himself. Here? No. I have pets. She looks over to the closet. Hey, no. Yeah, no, if I wasn't a familiar, I'd be out of here. Other than that, no. I have sisters that despise me. I have a mother that expects the world of me and probably resents me fleeing from home. And I have a on-off relationship with a demon lord. And currently, we're in one of our many cold patches.
Ooh, that's not good, T. You gotta do something about that. You know, you can't can't let that guy treat you like that, T. I mean, you know, you're all powerful. You gotta have a little bit of self-respect, T. You know, coming from me, Ulric Ironbody, I know a thing or two about a thing or two.
Well then, what do you suggest? I mean, you do know who this demon lord is, right? They're very difficult to resist. Gratz
Who was it again?
Gratz, the demon prince of pleasure, decadence, and unlimited self-indulgence.
Never heard of him. Gotta be honest, T.
You make him just. You sound like you're making him out to be a nobody.
I mean, he's kind of a nobody to me. But I mean, if you're asking me, that's my own personal feelings. I mean,
Well, he can be very romantic at times, but then at other times I feel like it's just appearances, you know?
I get it. I get you, T.
I'm not sure the true depths of his wickedness, but I know he's not all good. Anything but.
I'm going to be honest with you. In all my years of being a therapist, I've never seen someone so troubled. It's like you talk about how
Thanks.
powerful you were, and of course, you talk about how powerful you were, and all your minions and your army and all this stuff. But it sounds like you don't got things that really mean something. It's like you're with this whatever guy. I don't remember what you said. You're on and off with him. Sounds a little toxic if you ask me. Maybe you could do maybe there could be a nice change in that area. Maybe you need friends, maybe you need family that really care. Friends go a long way, I'll tell you what. And you surround yourself with rivals and pets, and it doesn't really sound like you got anyone that really likes you, And I mean your pets, what chores do they really got? Your rival, 50-50, but I think you really need a friend. Or, someone better than whatever, on again, off again.
Ulric, you're right. Someone who likes me. I'm not even sure if I like me. At least, definitely not the way I am right now.
Yeah, that's okay. Everyone struggles with themselves every once in a while, and that's fine. And I think one of the biggest parts of change is, really loving who you are, and once you do that, it's a bit easier to let other people love you, and, life gets a little bit better one step,
These are all good general pieces of advice. Ulric,
Yeah.
and nothing I can't disagree with, but I'm not really sure what that next step looks like. I'm not sure how to love myself. Is it just wake up one day and then it happens? I doubt it.
Yeah, in my many hundreds of years of experience with this stuff, it's different for everyone. I can't say I fully relate because I've always loved Ulric Ironbody, but everyone's different. Everyone. For some people, it happens easy. It happens quicker. Other people, it takes a bit of time, and the steps towards that, it's always different for everyone. People don't like that answer when I give it, but it's just the truth. And sometimes I think people need the truth. I think you'll know it when you see it. How you'll see it, when you'll see it, I can't answer that. But I think it'll happen eventually. Just got to be open to things, I think.
You can make me another persuasion check, Ulric, and you can make it with advantage since I feel like you are saying all the right things. It's just
Yeah.
She's just struggling with what is that next step?
Give it to me, baby. Oh,
it's another 18.
Oh yeah.
The best therapist ever? Question mark.
You pick yourself up quite a lot. You're in, your self-confidence is rather inspiring. I must
Have you
say.
seen me roll that die? you see me ace that persuasion check?
Why are you carrying dice in your pocket? Why have you rolled them up?
If I had an ounce of your confidence, Ulric, I feel like I could achieve anything, and I'd certainly be over all this doom and gloom. And yet, maybe I don't want to achieve just anything. I already did all of that. I basically wrote the book on demons. I
Oh.
had a kingdom at my beck and command. I could do anything, but it wasn't enough. Still didn't get me out of this problem. And you can roll an insight check, Ulric, as she's looking through
Alright,
the little fairy tale book here.
well, I'm really good at those, so that's good.
Yeah.
-3, by the way.
Oh my god, he
Oh,
killed it.
yeah!
Wow, He's
Yeah!
unstoppable. He's unstoppable.
It's not bad. It's a 16.
You're
So she's looking at this fairy tale book. She's thinking about just poof disappearing and just what's the word? Just faking her death. But the problem she seems to not be wanting to address, she's dancing around it and she's acknowledging it, but she's not accepting the step that it takes in order to give it all up. Give up everything. Like the power, the fame, the true names of all these demons that she holds sway over. That's the step that she needs to take. That's the thing you need to impart on her, is she needs a brave step to just give it all up and throw it all away so that she can start this new life, so that she can start to learn to love herself and build up herself in a new kingdom, in a new way. Like, wipe the slate clean. That's the advice she needs. She's just not acknowledging that step, giving everything up, because it's a lot. She's built up an empire.
T. Mind if I call you T? All right. I think you know the step you got to take. All right. Follow me. Listen to me, T. I think you know it. And, it really takes a certain type of individual to have an army at their disposal and be this crazy demon god king. It really takes a type of person to do that. But I think it takes another type of person to be able to throw it all away for a better future. And, maybe you don't know that future will be better, but I think, what I was talking about earlier, you just gotta be open to new ideas and just give chance to things. I think you just gotta take a chance with this one. I don't know where this will take you, but I think it'll really show strength to be able to give it all up. That's just what I think. What do I know? I only have about 500 years of experience with this type of stuff. I'm Ulric Ironbody, by the way. Ulric Ironbody.
Ulric Ironbody.
Yes,
Say
ma'am.
less.
That's what I'm talking about. Breakthrough.
A new beginning. She lifts up the fairy tale book and flips it to the end. She kind of echoes your words effectively and agrees with them wholeheartedly. This is it. Oh boy. She looks around her wizardy looking tower, all of her witchy belongings, tomes of ancient knowledge, and the chess game. And you see Mordenkainen probably moving a piece, and it looks like, even for you, it's an obvious last-ditch effort to make something of the board, and it's so obvious that he can be checkmated in one move. And Tasha goes over to the board. Morden kind of looks at her. There's a drop of sweat running down his brow as he realizes he's hoping she doesn't see the move. She lifts up the piece, hovers it in the square, and almost sort of plays around with the piece, sort of like spins it around slowly, not dropping it on the square, and then gives a little smile, moves it back to where it was before, so in other words, not doing the play, and then just leaves the board in its current state. Basically, sort of teasing the fact that she could win with checkmate, but instead is giving it all up. She's not taking this satisfaction of beating out her opponent. She's not doing it because she wants to feel better or stronger than anyone. She's giving it up because she's done playing this game. And with that, you see, she kind of pulls her hairpin out of her hair, like lets loose the long black raven hair, and begins gathering up her things. And then she probably maybe throws away a couple of the things actually she was picking up, and then she was picking up a broom and her wizardy hat, and then she actually tosses them aside in favor of the fairy tale book that she picks up, clutches to her chest. She walks up to you, Ulric. She says, "You have my thanks." And then she stops and looks for a moment down at the fairy tale book and says, "No, actually, you have my appreciation. My deepest appreciation." And she leans up and tries to reach you, impossibly tall, but she's trying to give you a peck on the cheek.
You know, ma'am, it's just what I do. Ulric Ironbody, 500 years of experience, planeswalking therapist. That's what I do. I'll see you around.
I feel like she's left hanging, trying to reach up to kiss you. Do you actually kneel down slightly?
Yeah.
Does she struggle? Okay, all right.
Yeah,
and it'd been just as funny if you left her struggling. It's like letting someone stand there with a high five and not giving it back. All right. She kisses you, and a little bit of her lipstick that she has always on the bottom of her lip sort of is left a mark on your cheek, and she says, "And also, I hope that I can perhaps count you as one of my first friends. True friends."
See, I'd like nothing more.
Well then, see you around, friend. And with that, she heads out through the front door, and as the door slams, so does the proverbial door shut on this vision as well. Whilst Black Comet's wait for me! All right, cool. And you're back in the room. There you go.
Oh.
What's funny, Ulric?
What's with the evil laugh, Ulric?
Do I have a kiss mark on my cheek?
Sure, but you never know. It might be where the makeup of the clown makeup was smeared away on your face, where it got smudged, or maybe it really is that little bit of makeup from her kiss.
Well, that's all in the day's work for an iron body. It's what we do. I hope Tasha beat some mortar whatever at a game of chess, and I helped her through her many problems, and I think I led her onto a path that's best suited for her, I guess. It's something small, and she gave me a little peck.
Ooh,
it's normal stuff.
Mama comes over to you and says, So that's what that is. I thought it was more clown makeup. Here,
No,
let me get that for you.
Okay, well, that's okay. I didn't want it
I
on me
can, I can,
anyways.
I can leave it on there, Ulric, if you want.
Yeah, it'd be appreciated.
Oh,
You see, Vaike is staring daggers into Ulric.
Hey, Vaike. Come on, up top. Don't leave me hanging.
You kissed my lady.
Oh, no. I
The
didn't.
the one I fight for. The one I risked my life for. You just went and kissed her.
I don't be jealous. I didn't. Okay. She willingly did it. Okay, I told her to break up with her evil boyfriend. Okay, you're welcome, by the way, 'cause it might have happened. So you're welcome. Okay, if it weren't for me, you'd probably be in a mess. So you're welcome, by the way. And we're just friends. She said it herself. Well, actually, I'm her first friend. She said it herself.
Really?
All right, well.
But you could always be the best friend,
No, she's my lady, and I'm her champion, and I'm gonna protect her till my breath draws.
And
and you know what? Just whatever happens between you two, this is what happens between you two. I'm happy for you, Ulric.
Up top. Give it to me.
Why has Ulric been kissed on the cheek by so many things in Prismere? Is this because of that situation? Are Prismere are the parts of Prismere drawn to Ulric because that?
I mean, look at him. Can you blame them? Can you blame them? Look at him.
The Iron Body
boy.
Charm.
It is the Iron. I mean, I got Muse. It's the Iron Body Charm.
True. You guys both got that charm.
Juniper high
Also, she
fives you.
thinks I'm a 500-year-old planeswalker, so that's also another thing.
Why does she think that?
I-
What could have happened to make her think that way?
Well, I think it wasn't really my fault that she thinks that. I don't really know why she thinks that, but I may have said I was a planeswalking therapist, and I've been doing it for about 500 years or so, and so she was very trusting of me and opened up about her deepest, darkest fears.
You lied to Zaelong?
How
Tasha?
can you wait it for 500 years?
It's not really a lie. It's just it hasn't happened yet.
Oh,
Hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, maybe when Ulric does his wild magic stuff, he sees himself in the future and stuff. Maybe that's what's happening, Vaike.
Yeah, I think
Depending on how long ago that vision was, he could be right. Technically speaking.
I mean, technically speaking,
Yeah.
if he said he's a
Greg.
therapist 500 years ago, I don't know how long ago it was, but if he said that 500 years ago, he would technically be that old because he's from now.
Hoorah.
This is all
When
getting
was that?
very confusing. But I thought I recognized you
okay.
from somewhere.
Yeah.
Didn't pin you down for a therapist when I first saw you, but I guess
Are
you're no
you judging
phony
my brother
after
based
all.
on his looks?
No.
It's
I'm
all
saying
right,
that-
I'm always, dealing with emotions and stuff. It's just the emotion primarily is rage, and I put it onto other people instead of them putting it onto me most of the time. I help myself most of the time. Bit of a selfish therapist, if you will, but
Well,
door's always open. Ulric Ironbody, 500-year-old planeswalking therapist.
I mean, I guess he does do the planeswalking. It's just not voluntary.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
you-
random, but
It happens.
well, that time back then, you helped Zaelong instead of yourself. So,
what can I say?
I was lost for words. Nothing I said comforted her. So,
It's just
I
it's just
appreciate your
the
help.
years of experience.
Speaking of, I do believe we have a rage room to set up and somehow not make loud.
Silence. Or are we out of silence spells today?
I can, in fact, do a silence.
There we go.
I can even cast it as a ritual.
Okay. Well, we're gonna need to go back out of the main tower then. You
I
see,
can-
Ulric like hops out to the balcony. We need to get over there, and he points to the staircase.
If I hug the tower, can I avoid the lightning? Since it seems to be mainly striking at the staircases.
You can't just hug lightning away.
I mean, why not? And I give Notus a hug.
Looks at camera. looks at Steph. That's what they were doing on Friday. They were trying to hug Carius, who's got a cursed lightning on him. Well, I suppose you could try and avoid it. You know, the door's just there. If you're hopping the mushroom, I'm sure you could try and fly around, but do you have enough stuff? Do you get all the junk you needed?
Yeah, there was like a watermelon table we grabbed.
Yeah, you grabbed
Oh
all
yeah,
the
I guess I
stuff,
still
right?
have like my bag of my Santa Claus sack of plates and cups and
A
stuff.
bindle of finger sandwiches with toothpicks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get an instrument?
I have not, because I have no desire to destroy a musical instrument in my heart.
I mean, I got my instrument.
No, don't break that. you see Light walk over and like literally like pull the viol out of your hand, like hold it like a protective parent.
Gentle.
Well, I mean, then what are we gonna do? What are we gonna?
Or does
What are we
anyone
gonna
have the mending
substitute?
spell?
Oh, if only.
Nope. Okay,
If
never
only.
mind.
I can write a copy of one of Enderlin's plays. I want to tear those up because they suck.
Sure. Oh, you do have mending, Garreth. Oh,
Yeah,
yes, of
I always
course.
have mending.
I know. You can always smash at the instrument and then mend it afterwards. Yeah.
Light seems unconvinced.
All right, well, suit yourself. Anyway, we get to get up there. So everyone in the mushroom again. Oh,
Yep.
everyone but me and Light.
You sound evil.
What?
Back to the stove.
Okay, he transforms back into. Let's go with the owl form. Who, me? I don't think so. Actually,
I will
if you're
take out
avoiding
a.
lightning. I think I will go in the mushroom after all.
I will take out a dagger or something, and like basically, I wait for a moment, like for the lightning to discharge. Then I will throw the dagger somewhere like an opposite direction from me, so that it draws the lightning more than me.
Okay.
Lightning rods.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And that dagger is probably going to go off the stairs and into the maelstrom below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. That, or I can use a python that I've been giving Ulric to snack on. What do I have in my? Let me look in my magic hole. Oh, I have a bunch of metal actually.
Jack's like, is that what they're calling it these days?
Actually, I have the pieces of metal that I was making a shield with that Vaike didn't need.
Get no more shields for this guy.
All right. So you're just basically going like random bullshit, go, and throwing out a lot
Random
of metal.
bullshit, go.
shrapnel
Yep, and then,
to try and draw the
like
line.
an opposite way, and then like
Mhm.
staying near the tower, like basically like keeping myself grounded on the tower so that it's
Gotcha. You can give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage. And we'll see how that goes. 17. That's good. That's a success. All right. The lightning is drawn off to the side. Crackle of electricity surges just maybe a couple of feet from you. Gives you just enough time to swoop in past the stairs, through the door, and maybe even want to close it behind you as there's still like a surge going on outside.
Yep.
All right. You kind of head up
you
the
know,
stairs?
actually, silence in the tower might work because this is enclosed. Actually, you it may very well work if I just silence this tower because it's the only way out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I let everyone out, and I'll begin ritual casting silence on this other tower.
All right. Out you come. The party.
Do you want me
now
to set
sees...
up a template or no?
No, that's fine. I'll just say you're casting it in there.
Yep.
The rest of the party now sees what Jack was describing. The red cap depicted on the walls is there, waiting impatiently. And the coffer in the middle of the room. Yep, you should all be there. So there is a translucent enameled red coffer on a pedestal of rotting wood. And the walls are decorated with the reliefs of a short, formidable red cap. And he is stomping around with heavy iron boots. He's seen swinging the scythe at bottles, furniture, instruments, and ceramic dishes, smashing and tearing them to pieces in a fit of rage. And he says, "There you are. Have you got something smash-worthy?"
We've had
What have you got?
stuff.
Lots of stuff.
Ulric.
Yeah, we got like plates and bowls and cups and sandwiches.
Sandwiches? Can't say I've smashed a sandwich before, but we can give it a go. That's good
Apparently
though.
they're very satisfying to throw at people and then they explode. And then there is, what's it called again? Onion and mustard everywhere, and it's gonna be a mess.
Oh, well, I'm not going to say no. I'll smash anything once.
Oh, will you now?
All right.
Smash.
So, you set it up.
Weird flex.
What's it again? Swipe right to smash.
That's it.
No, swipe whichever way you like. Grab a weapon, and then set up your little ceramic dishes. You got enough? Did you bring a table or something as well? What about that mushroom I just saw you coming out of? You got some furniture in there?
The table is in use.
Jack's like, "Oh yeah, actually we do have a table, as it happens. We had to move it from the we had to move it from the portable hall, and then we moved it to the mushroom. But you don't use that old table anyway, Garreth, do you?"
But it's my writing desk. Oh.
Or is your raven?
Sorry. It's clear that Garreth is clearly bullying you. First it was having to move everything out. You literally got kicked out with all your stuff.
Yeah.
And now he's saying you're gonna smash the table to pieces. You can just mend it off. You can just mend it afterwards. It's fine.
I mean,
Sure.
everyone hates that table, Garrett. Like, everyone hates that table. They're gonna feel so much cathartic release by smashing it. It's just been in the way
That's
constantly.
even more reason to keep it.
Oh, Nah, you do make a good point, actually.
I don't hate the table, Jack.
This is a private conversation. Well, anyway, set up what you got and choose your weapon of choice.
Oh. Oh.
I'm gonna go
Well.
with a scythe. Then again, it's
I got this.
not my stuff to smash, but. Unless you got some spare stuff for me too, but. This therapy is really for you more than anything. Again with a therapy? I don't need to smash
Yeah?
stuff. I'm okay. I'll sit back here. Everyone else, have a great time though. All right. Anything else sentimental, perhaps?
Oh yeah, where's the pile of plates?
Okay, you can pull those out.
There.
Wait, what's this?
And he looks over it.
And then with Prestidigitation, there is a portrait of Vaike on those couple of plates.
Who's this ugly mug?
He holds up the plate, and there's a picture of you, Vaike, on it.
Wow.
And then there is a text bubble saying "Thank you."
Oh no. Very enraging plates.
But thank you, Dish. Ugh.
He goes to smash it himself, but he's like, no.
No, these are for you. Ugh, God. I can see why you want to smash that one.
See?
Uh,
I'm not crazy.
I finish ritual casting silence and then I'll walk over and be like, and I hold up a sheaf of papers and go, "This is what I don't like."
Paper? Just paper? Are you gonna burn it?
I was more going to aggressively rewrite it.
Oh. I mean,
It's a terrible script from Motherhorn.
sure. I guess, really, it's the symbolic release that's important here, I guess. Not the actual destruction of things, but the removal of stress or
I guess I could tear it up.
whatever gives you the most emotional release.
Notus, do you want to let anger out?
I'm trying to get in tune with the one on my shoulder right now, so maybe getting angry is not the best time.
Fair enough. What about you, Vaike? What are you angry about? What's been bothering you?
Nothing in particular. Life's been good. I got a sword.
Hey, what about
Oh,
Sean?
you know what?
What about all the stuff Sean says about you?
Yeah, that guy.
How about every single person that's doubted you? How about all your failures since we've been to the Feywild? Everyone that's doubted you, how about all that?
Oh no, just give me a picture of Sean and I'll put my fist through it. It seems like seems cathartic.
But Sean is
Sure.
such a cool guy.
Not.
Vaike, are you sure this is about Sean and not about something else?
No, I'm pretty sure it's about that asshole Sean.
I'm sensing a lot of pent-up aggression. Frustration. What is it really that's pissing you off, huh?
Sean.
Right, but Sean doesn't... He pisses off everyone. Maybe you're pissed off that he got to you. In which case, a mirror is a perfect thing because you're doubting yourself.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Yeah,
yeah,
you
here,
got
I
a
got this
mirror.
mirror.
You got a mirror.
Why
No.
why we what?
Give me a
what-
mirror.
Oh,
Give me a
breaking
there
mirror.
is a
mirrors?
Give me
Oh,
it.
Here,
Give me the mirror.
I'll give it to Vaike.
Oh, I was gonna say there is a mirror in the palace, but probably not a good idea to smash that one. All right. Yeah. See now, this will represent your self-doubt.
Sean.
When you smash it,
Oh.
you're gonna be breaking your hold-ups. You'll be breaking away how you're reacting to them, you know? Because now, Sean isn't responsible for you getting upset, right?
Yeah, he is.
You could just let that wash over you.
I am convinced it's all Sean's fault.
And you need to learn a
Why would I have
important
any
life-
self-doubts? Look at the sword I'm holding in my hand. Look at where I'm standing right now. Look at who I am. I'm not down myself anymore. That was like Vaike like a couple weeks ago. This
But
Vaike is-
honestly, you were more upset that he didn't know who you were than anything else.
Yeah, right? Like, dude, I'm the champion. How do you not know me? Right? Like,
What?
I feel like he.
That,
I feel
that's
like he.
kind of my point.
Why
Fry.
does him not knowing who you are when we haven't been here before matter?
Because that means I'm not a legendary hero yet.
But that's hardly Sean's fault.
Yeah, it is. That guy's supposed to be smart. How do smart people not know who
He's
I
been
am?
cooped up in a library. How's he supposed to know anything that's going on?
Exactly. I haven't reached the masses yet. I'm not a household name.
Again,
Vaike,
not his fault.
Vaike, that's my job. I'm the bard.
People aren't gonna write stories or publish stories when they're still being written.
Well,
Yeah, we're not done.
well, then I'm mad at Sean for doubting me.
Sounds like you doubt yourself. Like I keep saying,
I-
you're angry at
I
yourself.
don't doubt
You've not
myself.
reached your goals.
Well, yeah, but that takes time. Gotta wrap up this whole save inside building a business, and then we can pursue the goal.
What?
So it's impatience. I see.
What?
You're really
Oh.
psychoanalyzing me here, man. Where's my? You know what? Ulric, you're a therapist. What's wrong with me?
Uh-huh. Oh, I mean, like, where do you want me to start? Or like, are we talking about like just this
The
one
beginning.
specific instance, the beginning?
Yeah, give it to me straight.
Oh man, I don't think we got time for all that. We gotta just break stuff. I think I don't think we got time for me to go on about that.
You know what? The horned one's right. Let's get to smashing. All right, everyone, on your marks, get set, break shit.
Yeah.
I'm throwing all the dinner plates. Against the walls.
Yeah.
Cool, you're doing that, Vaike. Roll me athletics if you like.
Are these
I'm
the
actually-
same dinner plates that have your face on them?
Yes. I'm actually
I knew-
upset at the fact that I can't make ranged attacks, so I'm throwing the plates to get it out.
You look over to Light. Light is politely tearing up the script.
Politely.
It's a quiet rage.
Yeah.
Love it. What about you, Ulric? What do you smash into pieces? The food?
Oh man, do I have? I have 3 rages. Okay, I'll actually rage. Okay.
Nice.
What happens? Go to the.
Let it out.
All right.
What happens?
10. That's low.
Blow is
Wow, I regained
Good.
5 hit points at the start of each of my. I gained 5 hit points, I guess.
I'll let
Wow.
Vaike punch you. Now you have Vaike like fight you. Yeah.
Yeah, Vaike, hit me. Throw a plate at me.
I'll throw a plate at him.
Okay.
And then can you like ram your head through it?
Yeah.
Right, headbutt it?
Nice. There's bits of ceramic left sticking in your skull, but you pick those out, and the wounds cleanly heal themselves back up thanks to the rage that's surging through you.
I'm gonna be stomping on all these sandwiches with toothpicks in it. I'm gonna be punching the bag full of toothpicks.
Some of them go like a good inch into your skin, and like you're picking
That's
them
okay.
out like they're thorns. Love that.
I imagine the inside of Light's mind as they tear apart the script is like exactly like Death Note. It's like I'll take this chip and eat it. But
Eat
it's just, like, like it's that level of like inner monologue.
Sure. God damn it. That's good. Meanwhile, Big Redcap says,
You know what? That looks like fun. You did bring something for me to smash.
and they rush towards you and
Uh-oh.
slice open a few veins on Ulric.
Let the blood rain. Ah!
He starts like choking on your own blood as it douses his red cap.
I haven't tasted this fresh blood in ages. Been cooped up in that wall. Cinch now feeds. Cinch the Ruthless is back.
That's his name, Cinch.
Did we just enable a drug addict? Is that what we just did?
No, he's a red. He's a red cat.
You guys are all in silence.
Well,
Technically, the silence is in the hallway and like preventing it from leaving this tower.
right. It's like down here, 20-foot radius.
So you're in
it's like-
silence, and you see all of us like ah.
Yeah, it's silent for
I
you.
mean, we're just watching a silent movie while the guys are going nuts.
Go ballistic. And Garreth, and what do you smash into pieces?
Garreth is looking at Vaike. But those were my plates.
Garreth, hit Vaike!
But no, this axe isn't made for people.
Well, punch him! You got muscles?
Okay, I'll guess I'll do my table.
Oh, I guess. If
He says,
Garreth like exits the mushroom, like whole table over his head.
Yes, smash it, blood, gore. Actually, you know, the cathartic release of it by smashing household items in a raid room taps into the symbolic act of dismantling domestic stresses. So, you're not just breaking objects, you're confronting elements that often represent daily pressures.
Okay.
Like takes a second to like write that down. It's like that's good.
Yeah.
And just imagine, think about all this happening, and then just in the middle is a bird slowly ripping apart pieces of paper.
yeah, like getting splattered with blood every now and again. That's it. They're like,
Yes, break the routine. Break the monotony of life.
and yeah, he just like headbutts the wall repeatedly, and
break your cage. Be free. Do something wild.
Yeah! Can I pick Cinch up? Can I slam him against the wall?
yeah, yes, you can. roll me an athletics with advantage. Oh god, he leans into it.
I just want to grab him by his like legs and just slam him against the wall.
Holy crap.
Upon hearing "do something crazy," Light will crumple one of the pages into a ball and start chewing on it.
aggressively,
Okay.
like kind of coughs up.
when
At this point, Notus and Glultic just like share this look of what the hell is that room like made them crazy? What's going on here?
when Ulric slaps against the wall, can I then drop kick him into the wall like when he's still in the air?
You want a wombo
Rubbing
combo
into
him?
walls, you're eating paper. It's
Sure. Wait, give me your iron boots attacks against them. And the funniest part is he's like a small creature, so you're like basically tossing this garden gnome like around by his legs and throwing him against the wall. Like you hear the like heavy metal clang as his boots impact the wall.
No.
Oh man, well he'd be prone after being thrown. So why don't you give me that
Perfect.
with advantage?
Yes. Try that one more time.
You don't get him in the air, but you know. Oh, damn.
No.
Isn't it a saving throw? It's not a.
It is a saving throw, but I was just
Oh,
doing
is
my
it?
strength plus proficiency. It's a saving throw, yeah.
Is it a strength save?
Yep.
It is
Okay, I'll
a
roll that.
strength save. Oh,
There you go.
Yeah,
That's better. He fails.
yeah.
Cool. So he just slams against the wall. After bouncing off that, you drop kick him. Boom! Your own iron boots clang against his head. And God, he's like squishy like a mushroom, actually. He's not like flesh and bone, but he's kind of got that
Oh,
spongy
poor guy.
texture of a mushroom. Then he kind of
gonna
bounces
pop.
off the wall. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God. That really took it out of me, son. You got a real kick there. Nice boots, by the way. Damn. I gotta
I
get me a
appreciate
pair.
that.
And you, it's got the strength of an ox. Well, bull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the legendary Iron Body Brothers. Best wrestlers this side of
Prismere.
Prismere.
Oh, watch out! Watch out!
A Juniper comes in, like body slams the whole group.
Off the top rope.
Juniper's getting in there. They've got a lot of pent up rage for sure as well. Here's a beak attack and like, some claws. Probably at Ulric since you're still regenerating. You're getting lacerated in the chest. But wow, after everything has been smashed to smithereens, plates cracked, scripts ripped, and tables splintered. After that, you start to, starting to run out of energy, starting to feel like you really got it out of your system. And Cinch is like,
Whoa, girl, that was a good rage room. Fantastic job, everyone. A pat on the back for all of you. By pat, I mean a kick.
and he's gonna try and drop kick you back. You give me a strength
no.
save, Vaike.
Strength save.
Only fair.
16? Hey, that's actually
16.
you check. Yeah, that's a save. Damn.
Can I like high five drop kick him at the same time?
Boots,
Yeah,
boots,
sure.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
boots,
yeah.
Bukun.
Nice. Yeah, you just clang, and it's as that massive clang echoes through the palace. It's so loud that some part of that sound does escape around past the brick wall, and you do hear the distant sound of the Jabberwock stirring.
Just
And
turned.
that
He
is
just turned.
yeah, that's right. You can hear him kind of like rolling over and then letting out a long, deep sigh. And Cinch is like,
Oh shit. All right, I think we've had our fun.
Never clock.
We've had our fun, right? Here, look what the blood's done to the altar.
you see the coffer has now been doused in blood, and it's now visible as a result of all of that. And yeah, that Jabberwock stirring is like what, number 2 out of 4, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
Stirs twice more, and he is Jabberwake.
Jabberwake.
Cinch says,
Well, it's all yours. Go ahead.
Uh,
Who's got the red gem?
Garreth.
It's me.
All right, all right. Go right ahead, young man. You've earned that.
okay. Then, as you place it in, you can also roll insight checks. Since, well, Notus and Garreth, you can roll insight checks. I forgot to make you roll one
Oh,
for
dear.
the purple one as well. Because, of course, each of these have a emotion tied to them.
This is for the purple one. But
Yep.
wow.
Okay.
Consistency.
So, you'll need some guidance for that.
I can guide us in both
Yeah.
because
Go
they're
ahead.
separated by time. For the red one, oh, wrong one.
Gotcha.
Where's my
So,
guidance?
guidance would
There it
make it
is.
a 15. So that's all you need.
Oh, 16 even.
Okay. So for the red cat,
And 15.
Garreth, you intuit that this is Zybilna's crystallized desire to punish those who have wronged or defied her. As for the purple one, that was the crystallized desire to keep her realm a secret, shrouded by mist, and cut off from the rest of the world, ensuring the safety of her denizens. Which is definitely in tune with what Retta was trying to do. But yes, the mist is gone. It seems
For
like
now.
that desire was a little broken. Right. Meanwhile,
I
the
mean, when you
unfailed
get there.
illusion. So, this technically is the one prior to the therapy session, we'll call it.
I see, yeah.
But it doesn't matter. It's all good. You see a a woman with raven black hair cuddles against a dark-skinned fiend with a crown of horns. They are inside a gondola. And if you don't know who the hell Gratst is, I'll give you an image in just a
That's
moment.
a
There they are.
nice choice of wording. Who the hell is Grest?
Who the abyss is Grazd? It's a better way. It's even more specific. He's not a devil. He's a demon.
He's a demon.
Demon lord specifically. But yeah, they're nestled up together, cuddling up in a gondola. A river of salt churns beneath their boat as they wind through a forest of trees with writhing snakes for branches. I have something for you, Wilva, my black-hearted beauty, says the fiend.
What name did he say?
Wilva.
Wilva.
Mm-hmm.
We got it. We got it, everybody.
Ladies.
The woman looks up at him. A gift from a demon. And what price will I have to pay in return? He smirks. But she stabs his chest with a disapproving finger. Say a word and the salt will grind you into a red stain before you even realize I've turned you into a slug. They both seem to laugh. And a closet perched atop the bow keeps trying to play something on a lute, but they can't quite get the tune right. It's off key, and it's like not in tune, and it's like twanging the strings. And with each mistake, the dark fiend shoots the closet a death threat of a glare that just makes the little demon fumble even more. Oh, sorry. You can give me an Arcana check, first of all, Garreth. Just for the where the hell are you? And I don't know if or religion actually would also be fine, but if it's the same check, doesn't matter.
Oh, it's not the same. I'm proficient in Arcana.
Okay, so you have no idea where this place is. Doesn't look like the material plane though. That's as much as you can tell.
We're in Kansas.
Right. And secondly, you can roll me an insight check as well, just to kind of get a feel of what's happening here. And most certainly, you are the one rowing away. You're like the chaperone here, just pushing the gondola forward. And maybe, unfortunately, with the sixes, you can't see all of their interactions, but you can kind of hear it. You at least know they're enjoying a romantic rendezvous. And you've seen this vision before, right? And you remember it's a little bit toxic. Other than that, you can't get much more of a read as to what's going on. But they do seem to be bringing out the worst in each other, and they can't get enough of one another, it seems. And it seems as though, he's bringing out a gift for them.
The blue rose.
Except in this vision, it is a cloak. And I guess you can roll another another Arcana check. Because this one seems to be made of unusual materials.
A 16.
Okay. That looks to be not cloth. That's like maybe leather at first. And as you kind of get a better look, you're like looking where you're going with the boat, and then you kind of glance over your shoulder real quick to sneak a peek. And that is the flayed hide of a pit fiend. It looks like it's got that.
What romantic.
There you go.
What's that?
I gift you, Wilva, with the cloak from my latest and greatest enemy. I should have heard their devilish screams as they begged for mercy. Oh, I did not expect a cloak. This is quite the surprise. You've always usually given me flowers, but most impressive.
You know what
Meanwhile,
they
there's-
say? Flowers wilt and clothing lasts a very long time, or as long as they're. Then again, they both have to be in season.
Well, I can certainly tell you that this gift means a lot to me. It is so beautiful that I feel like and then suddenly there's a twang from the back of the boat, from the closet,
I think I got it now. Does this set the mood? Cut it out! You hear the fiend say, "You're ruining everything." Oops. Sorry. He was playing it like a banjo for just a briefest of seconds there. It did not seem to work. But you can attempt to help them set the mood if you want.
Here,
What
it's
would
like
Garrett?
this.
Okay.
But I do need my. Oh wait, I can freely cast spells, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Then I'll get a miniature Garreth to control the gondola, while I'll use my hands to play my pan flutes.
Ah, clever. Okay, nice. And yeah, your servant guides the boat gently through the stream. A haunting song. Or is it? What kind of
Well,
tune do you want to play?
It is the pipes of haunting, and they look ghastly, but it is fairly soothing, relaxing.
Okay. Give me the performance check then. And because
Oh dear.
the gondola is being piloted, you don't have any disadvantages here. A 10? Noise guidance yourself, I guess.
14.
Well, okay, 14. It's not bad. It's definitely nowhere near as bad as Black Comet was doing. So it's soothing. It's a nice backing track. It's not invasive. They seem to be able to get back to each other's moments, at least. So you've definitely upped the sort of romantic atmosphere. But it looks like it's a little tricky to sort of step back to where they were. See, definitely Tash is like, well, it a very kind gesture, Grest. Anything for my queen. Well, you should try it on. Oh, right, yes, of course. She doffs her own kind of cloak and begins to try out the dead, flayed demon devil skin. And as she kind of like wafts it around her shoulder. Oh, go ahead.
Oh. Before trying it on, wouldn't it be more lovely to see it being worn by someone else so you can fully appreciate it?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. 22.
Oh, yes. Actually, you would look great in this as well.
So you
Grest.
can see the backside.
Ah, clever. Yes, Grest, model it for me. I'm sure it's your size. And after all, it was your kill. You should at least relish in the glory a little bit before you give it over. And she kind of gives you a wink, Garreth, and then hands it over to Grest, who says, yes. Yes, I suppose I should. And he dons the cloak, and as it wafts over his shoulders, there's a little flicker and lick of flame that washes around the kind of collar. And, well, you see he's actually kind of wincing as this is happening. the flames of this devil are most likely ones that were used to burn his kind. Like demons and devils are mortal enemies after all. And as the flame lights up around the collar, he's like quite literally getting hot under the collar, and he's like,
"Ugh, see, it's it's still got a bit of life from that demon inside of it. Even though I'm certain I slayed them in hell, means they shouldn't be coming back. You should you should try it first. Now,
he seems to be trying to take it off quickly, and Dash is like, no, keep it on for a moment. I want to see the back. Turn and give us a twirl. And Gratz obliges. Of course, anything for my queen. At this point, he's like gritting his teeth through the pain as the flames seem to intensify. Where do you wish to go with this next, Garreth? She seems to be finding it kind of amusing. Dash is like, that was a great idea, by the way. Like whispering to you.
Just something is off with this guy.
How so? What do you mean? His back's like turned to you now as he's modeling the back of it.
I have
What are you
that
doing?
feeling about this cloak.
Oh, you think he's cursed or
Look
something?
how he's. I mean, it's hurting him.
Ew, you're right there. I thought that was just because he's like a demon and... She raises an eyebrow. Well, it can't be bad to err on the side of caution. I suppose you prepared Identify today, did you? Not that that would identify a curse.
Identify? I have it always prepared.
No.
It's my ritual book.
But what they don't tell you about in the academies is that Identify doesn't actually identify a curse. Unless, of course...
Well, if it is cursed, then he shouldn't be able to remove it.
Unless it's got some specificities to it.
I think I've modeled it quite long enough now.
And he actually like almost tears it away from his neck. And there's like burn marks around him. Are you sure that thing's safe to wear? I mean, you're a demon lord and probably so strong and resilient to the fires of devils, but what about me? Is that enchantment supposed to hurt?
Oh, it is probably just the death throes of the creature trying to get revenge on me. But I assure you, a witch queen will have no trouble wearing it.
Here. And he goes to hand it back to her. And there's definitely a hesitation. She gingerly takes it and then kind of like looks back at you for a moment. What do you do, Garreth?
Put it on. Put it on. You put it on, Garreth. Come on.
If you think it's cursed,
Should I? Yes. But it's strange if I offer to wear it. Well, it's a gift for her.
do you have anything that could deal with curses?
Stop the curse.
Yes. as my warlock spell, I've got remove curse.
Mm. And you need only touch an object, is that right?
It is range touch, yes.
Okay. So she's wearing it.
Oh,
He's
Oh,
urging her to
wait.
put it on.
I cannot remove a curse from an object with remove curse.
Yeah, you can. What do you mean?
As
When you
in,
target someone.
oh dear, is that a smudge on the cloak? And as I try to wipe something off the cloak, I cast remove curse on it.
Yeah, curse is affecting one creature or object, it says. So, alright. Yeah, you can make out you're trying to remove some dirt or something. Give me
Yeah.
give me a deception or a sleight of hand check. Either one's good, actually. Both the same
They're
for you,
the
by the looks.
same.
Yeah, so
25.
trying to fool the demon lord, eh? I'm curious. If I had Garreth's stat block in front of me, I would roll it, but I think 25 for me in my books is enough. He's currently like patting out his neck. He's like,
He's distracted by the pain.
He's like looking for some cream for it or something. He's like,
Oh.
yeah. So he doesn't see anything untoward here, or doesn't shoot you a glare, and instead, Tash is also kind of leaning into this as well and saying, "Oh, and yes, if you could help me put it on, please." And she like lets you kind of take the actual cloak while she like puts her arms out, and yeah, you're able to remove curse, and there's this kind of hissing, sizzling sound, as it sounds like the flames are trying to fight back for a moment before they kind of extinguish around the collar, and there's just a bit of smoke that you probably quickly waft away whilst putting it over Tasha's back. Does it look good? And like you help do the clasp up and everything. She's like spinning around.
Our queen, you are wearing it. Of course it looks great.
Hmm.
Isn't it right, Crust? Sir?
Yes, my queen, you look magnificent and dreadful. They will learn to both fear you and be in awe of your presence.
Very good. Then, if that's the case, kneel, she says to Garreth. At which point he seems to reluctantly kneel down on the gondola. And she says, "You may kiss the ring," she says almost mockingly, and like offers out her hand. To which Gratz does kiss her hand. And you can roll me another insight check here as well.
Psst. Sir, she said ring, not hand.
There's a ring on her hand, damn it. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Okay.
There is a look of confusion at first on Gratz's face, then a look of defeat, it seems. And although it seems like they've played this little game before when, you know, they're making out one's the domineering one and the other is like threatening to kill each other, right? That was all fun and laughter earlier. Now it seems for whatever reason Gratz seems to be a little bit unnerved by it. Yeah, unnerved in a way. Miffed, yeah. Now it's It's like the joke has run its course, but maybe it's because he was expecting a different result when she put it on. And Tasha says, "Well done. It's good to remind you who's in charge." She gives a playful grin at them, and you see a forced smile back. And she's like, doesn't seem to do the fiery thing around my collar. Well, that's to my liking.
It must be a fiend thing.
Yeah, must be a fiend thing. Exactly. Could you take us back, please? I think we've sailed down this river a bit too long. It's time to head back. Yep.
You're a lady?
Yep. Do you want me to help there? He's Grass is like trying to help you with the rudder whilst you use the oar to turn the boat around.
Oh, I don't need to do that. The other Garreth is doing that.
Oh, right, of course, yeah. Sweet. In that case, then, I think this sort of concludes this little vision, so to speak. But I think I know how to end it.
I'm gonna whisper something in her ear. You know, this would be more fun with Faye.
What, the romance or the back and forth?
The back and
Outwitting?
forth.
Yes, devils and demons, they're always scheming. With Faye, there's nothing really that deep. It's just playful.
I mean, Faye are also scheming, but less malicious.
Yeah, I guess intention is an important part of all this. But you know, I'm glad you had my back. Literally. She says as she kind of like turns back around with the cloak facing you. And yep.
That's just the natural progression of things. If you watch out for others, they'll watch out for you. Isn't that what a strong should do? Even if there's no one stronger than you.
You know, you're right. I owe you one. And with that, you see, oh, and I have something for you as well, of course. How could I forget? And she grabs from out of a little box nearby a bouquet of flowers. And as she hands it to them, Grat's gonna like lifts them up to his nose to like smell them, at which point they suddenly transform into a knot of vipers. Start to hiss. And a pair of fangs sink deep into his nose. Ah! And he like swats them away, throwing vipers across the boat as she's like tittering and giggling to herself, like, I got you. Meanwhile, a viper probably lands on your face.
You are
bites
immune
you.
to poison, right, sir?
Of course I'm immune to poison. Ah!
Okay. Oh dear, I'm not. Bye.
He's rocking the boat at this point as he stamps his feet. The poison sinks into your veins, and you instantly paralyzed, fall off the boat into the river of salt, and suddenly you wake up back in the turret. You had to dissolve. that brings you back here, and that is the
I
end
knew
of that
it.
little vision.
That bastard, such a snake. Serves him right.
Yeah, Jack says. Bouquet of
I
vipers for a snake.
stand up from my crisscross position and like brush all the like torn paper off my lap and go, "That was nice."
Well, does everyone feel a little bit better about themselves? Hmm? Yes?
Oh, now I do.
Oh, good.
Nothing beats out scheming a schemer.
Eh, right. Anyways, that concludes our little rage room. You're free to go about your business, and if you ever feel like letting loose again, come right back to old Cinch.
It was our pleasure, Mr. Cinch. And I give him a bow.
Hmm. And mine.
He takes off his hat momentarily. It's like dripping with blood.
Yeah.
Is he bald? Is he bald? Bald check.
Ball check?
Maybe.
Bald check.
No, he's
Balding.
just got the longest crow's foot.
Oh my god.
jeez.
It's almost like a
He's
Mohican
a-
at this point.
Is it like
Oh.
Vegeta?
He's like
Yeah.
that's his Zybona mark, his crowfoot, except for it's his hairline.
Yeah. Good. That's good. I like that.
All right, do we have one more tower to do, or are we all done?
We got one more.
Yep.
I am curious though. We keep having one of us do it. What happens if we all do it at the same time? Like we all touch the crystal. We haven't like tried that.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't hurt to try. I mean, what's the worst that could possibly happen?
But let's make our way to the other one. We saw it before.
Okay. You can give me a dex save again if you wish to employ the same tactic.
Yep, I'll throw some pythons and
Random bullshit go. All right.
random bullshit.
Give me another dex save with advantage.
17 again.
That's 17 again. All right. You swoosh around. You're getting good at this. Like you kind of sense the build-up of electricity before it happens now, and you can almost sense exactly when the surge strikes, and you're able to veer out of the way as it's attracted to all the chump change, and you land in this green room. And for this one, there's depictions of women on the hold on, let me just find it. Yeah. A semi-translucent enameled green coffer rests on a wrought iron pedestal in the middle of the room. Walls of the circular chamber are decorated with sculpted reliefs depicting various women, a humbly dressed maid, a cloaked witch with a pointy hat, a queen complete with crown and regal dress, and an elderly hag with wrinkled, sagging skin, stirring a cauldron which bubbles and steams. And there's like intermediary like images of those as well. And as you enter the room with the crystal, you see it beginning to glow, and the sculpture's almost coming alive. It's almost as if now you can see the hag stirring the cauldron. You hear the sloshing and bubbling sound. And it doesn't smell pleasant. It smells like
Bubble,
oh,
bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble.
you hear the hag sort of almost push their way out of the wall, and she's a long ladle in one hand, and an eyeball in the other, which she seems to be dropping into the actual cauldron with the plop sound. And she says,
Double, double. Toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron
Burn
bubble.
in cauldron bubble. Fillet of a fenny snake. In the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt
Eye
and
of
toe
newt.
of frog.
Toe.
Wool of cats and tongue of dog.
Tongue of
Adder's
dog.
fork and blindboard sting.
Sting.
Lizard's leg and howlet's wing.
Wing.
For a charm of powerful trouble.
Trouble. Like hell broth boil and bubble. I love that one. So, what can I do for you all? Hmm?
Are we gonna cook? What's this recipe for?
"Oh,
That's a real
Chef.
question, isn't it?
Chef never tells their secret.
That's a magician.
What's the difference?
I'm a bit of both.
I give her a bit of a respectful bow and say, "What is your role here, my maleficent lady?"
My role. My role is to wait and see.
And she plops the eyeball again, another eyeball into the cauldron.
It's not my eyeball, is it?
No, it doesn't seem to be.
Don't suppose you got another one of those.
I could always have a little look around.
Well, what happens that you wait to be?
Well, you haven't done much yet.
Hmm.
But tell me, what do you think I am? Chef? Or magician? Take a real close look.
Maiden Mother Crone, the Lady of the Woods ye be. But that is only the surface of what be underneath.
Yeah, everyone can roll me an investigation check.
Oh dear. Oh wow.
Big smarts time, big smarts time.
I'm good at this.
Who had the green die?
I'm very good at
Ooh.
this.
You know, I lied, but Goltic is actually good at this.
Damn,
See.
Ulric's been rolling so good today.
Yeah.
Oh
You know,
my
I'm
God.
better outside of combat, I guess.
Yeah, let me give you a bardic.
Everyone besides Vaike and Notus had it.
This is what it is to go even further beyond. It was a success already. If you
No, yeah,
But,
but I want to let him go a little further. I want to
Hitting
go a
it
little
out the
further
park.
beyond.
Okay.
Give him the 20. Give him the 20 success.
Okay, I think so. Gloltic, Ulric, Light, and Garreth. In other words, just everyone is really good at this except Notus and Bacon. And then, but you can see as you're trying to look and see which one they are. Have they got a chef hat? Have they got a witch's? They actually do have a witch's pointy hat underneath that big kind of shock of hair. And that you notice they clearly are like a witch, and it's the same one in the depiction on the wall of the witchy woman. But as Ulric's looking around and comparing the two, you also notice the other sculpted reliefs are similarly under the same illusion. They are actually all one and the same. They're not separate women, they are just various stages of the same person going through life. And that all the sculpted reliefs are just disguised self spells, which you can see through. They actually all depict Tasha effectively. So yeah, that's what you notice here. Here's an image of Tasha with a classic pointy hat, a red wavy locks, raven black hair, and it's this kind of depiction across all of the walls. These are all illusions, including the green. Yes, the green hag in front of you.
I guess calling her my lady was more correct than I thought it was.
Yeah, in a weird way. And yet she is also seemingly still a green hag, I guess, is the strange thing. She says,
Well, you can call me Frog Spittle. But, you've got a keen eye to see through my illusions. But I bet you can't fool me.
and she drops another eyeball into the cauldron. Blop.
With every eyeball, Notus flinches.
Why would we want to fool you?
Because she looks over towards the gem. And we didn't actually get to roll an insight check, did we yet?
Nope.
Okay, roll me an insight. Yep, anyone can roll this. But Notus especially would be the best at this. You can roll with advantage, Notus.
Give it a shot. No's got it. Oh.
Oh, damn. Still in the wind. From under her sail.
I'm so sorry. I was like, Notus got this, but I had already rolled.
Yeah, that's all good. Notus and Light, as you look over to the gemstone, they're clearly gesturing to it, and so you kind of get the idea. Why would you want to disguise yourself or fool her? It's because this is Zabilna's crystallized desire to remain hidden from her enemies. Much like in the vision that you just experienced earlier.
I see. Well, I'm sure you recognize us. We're the Greyhawk Mummers.
Are you now? I need to get my eyes checked.
I pull out Garganel's bell and say, "See, I have my bell. I am Sir Garganel."
You can roll a deception check.
Yeah, we just came from a huge play.
Oh, I would have a bonus for this because of gnome poetry, wouldn't I?
True. Gnome poetry.
Oh,
they
yes,
rhymed
you
earlier.
did.
34. Or 33. Again.
Very convincing. And had I not known that Garganel was not a Kenku, I might believe you.
No, Garganel is a harpy. Feathery.
I believe they were
That connects.
Periton. No. Is this not Periton enough for you? And I'll make like Periton sounds.
Oh yes, Periton.
Okay, yeah, you let out some screeches and squawks. You sound like Garganel. You have Garganel's things. You seem very sure of yourself. But you don't quite look like Garganel. You need to be utterly convincing. For one little crack in your disguise, and the enemy will know who you are.
What?
I do not have disguise,
Oh.
so.
Oh. I can get my sister. Wait, I'll be right back. Or rather, she'll be back.
Excuse me.
And get in the mushroom.
Uh-huh. You
Garreth's gonna
disappear for a
cast
moment.
disguise self,
Alright.
and he's gonna look like
Hannah.
Hannah.
Now, Hannah
Or what
is
Hannah would look like.
a small child. Half the height you are. This
No,
disguise self
like
change.
what Hannah would look like if she were
Gotcha.
his age.
Interesting. Okay, so you're trying to guess what Hannah would look like 8 years later, which is as something of an ask, but
I have a suggestion on who it would be right now, but
out of game, yeah. What's your suggestion?
no, my thought is that it's Skilla, but it just looks like Skilla. But
That's what would you be
a
turning?
a blonde-haired version of Skilla, maybe.
Interesting theory there. All right, so a blonde-haired, Skiller-looking individual, maybe without the makeup and all that.
Yeah.
Emerges from the little mushroom, and they say, "Oh, hello, my dear. Are they
Hello.
keeping you cooped up in the mushroom?"
Yes, it's safe in the mushroom.
I see. And they say your name is Hannah.
Yes, you may call me Hannah. What may I call you, my lady?
Frog spittle.
It's such a pleasure to meet you, Miss Frogspittle.
And I, you. He drops another I in. Tell me, would you like me to read your fortune? She stirs the cauldron.
Oh dear. I would rather not. Because if you tell me my fortune, then that will be set in stone. And if you don't, then my fortune can be anything.
unless you rewrite the story, of course.
Wise as well as a pretty face. Well, I won't push. But I will say, you look awfully similar to that other person that just went in the mushroom and disappeared.
Yes,
mean-
we're twins.
They are twins. They are part of my coven, nonetheless. You can test our connection if you wish.
I shall. And at this, she begins to scoop out a what's it called? A scoop of the potion, it seems, and in it is an eyeball that kind of floats around in there, and she guzzles down the ladle, and you can hear the eyeball kind of sloop down the back of her throat. And at which point, I think she's going to try to see through your illusion.
Yeah.
So, your DC for your disguise self?
DC 14.
Okay. This potion seems to allow her some extraordinary perception. I'm just going to roll it with advantage as she really takes a long, hard look at you. Oh my. Oh,
Yikes.
Yeah.
jeez.
What?
I rolled a natural 19. Modifier's not all that high, but apparently she does see through your disguise and says, "Twins. And whilst you may have not said a lie or anything of that sort, I'm afraid your little illusion doesn't hold up."
Aw.
If I
All
were
right,
your...
it's fine, and it's fine. I'll undo my spell, and I'm going to cast Major Image and have Garreth walk out from behind the door. I'm going to go like, oh, she saw through it, obviously, and I'm going to cast Major Image to have Garreth coming out like from behind me, like he was hiding behind the door the whole time.
Okay. She looks at... Wait, what? She double takes? But if you're... Then who's... I will roll another... Alright, so to look through Major Image is an intelligence check as well, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
Okay. She does suddenly... That's impossible. But... Unless you cloned yourself, was it? I'm gonna roll... yeah, this time she fails. She cannot see through your illusion. It's a major image, so it
twins.
sounds...
It's
You say in simultaneously as your major image also goes, "Twins!" That was a magician's trick. It's like the feint before the reveal. It's like you make out you've made a mistake, and then the real trick is revealed. Brilliant. You are a magician, after all.
No, they're a bard.
Well, whichever one it is, I'm dumbfounded. You keep your enemies guessing like that, you'll always be 3 steps ahead.
We always
Only
are.
3? I aim for 8.
Well, if that's the case, you'll need some extra magic on your heels. And she looks towards the center where the coffer begins to become corporeal.
And we try to all be touching it, and I'll put it in together. I'm curious. I want to see if this works.
Okay.
3?
You're all trying to put the crystal in the.
We're all touching it together, and we're all going to put it in together. Same motion.
Okay. Is everyone else on board for that? Is that sound like an idea? Sound like a plan?
Yay!
Yeah.
All right then. If that's the case,
It's our last chance to try it, so
Yeah.
the final vision then.
We didn't try it before.
All right. As everyone places the gemstone into the coffer, the final piece of the palace placed back where it needs to be, the lightning outside dies down. The last crackle kind of echoes off the chamber walls before, looking at each other, the illusionary disguises seem to wash over all of you, and you all look for a moment like Tasha looking at one another. It's like a dozen different Tashas in the room. Even Foggy Bottom, the three-eyed little strange creature, is like still got
Aw.
tentacles, but they're like a little tiny hideous Tasha with 3 eyes.
Oh,
A moment later, all your visions are merged into one, and you see a middle-aged woman with raven black hair standing in a circle of glowing mushrooms at the heart of a primordial wood. A Quasit sits atop her staff, who she lovingly pets, and she looks wistful. This is what we are reduced to, Comet. Mother always said my arrogance would be my undoing. She stares up at the stars above, playing out their stories across the celestial expanse. Damn her for being right. How annoying. She looks back to all of you who are now standing there. Oh, friends, you've come here to join me?
To help you, as we always have.
you seem to be in a pickle, or rather, a situation.
I was, yes, but thanks to all of your advice, I've managed to leave it all behind, and I'm going to start anew.
Speaking of starting anew, how did being spiteful turn out? Or whatever you decided back then,
I never went
when you ran away from home?
back. Instead,
Do you regret it?
regret leaving? No. Regret not taking the opportunity to rub it in the face of my hometown? I wish I could have, but it wouldn't have been right. No, I decided to travel the world and explore. And by world, I mean all the worlds, the multi-worlds. And I was under the tutelage of much more powerful wizards than I anticipated. At times it was hard to keep up. And then after I overtook them, they had a hard time keeping up with me. But it didn't matter how many magic powers I learned or demons I managed to chain.
You weren't happy.
Here she
Do you
is.
know why you were trying to become stronger?
At first, I
Was it
thought it
just-
was to impress my mother. To show her that I could strike it out on my own. And that being coddled inside that hut was just holding me back. At first, I thought I could make it on my own steam, and that was arrogance. And it ended up catching up with me. I made more enemies than I did friends. If I could even count a single one of them as friends. Rivals and pets didn't really offer me great advice when all they would do is agree with me or disagree with me for the wrong reasons. Then I tried to find love. It turns out all they really wanted was to stab me in the back. Probably revenge for me having imprisoned them and chaining them to my will. We were both as bad as each other. I'm not going to get into that, though. I just felt worse and worse about myself. But enough about the past. I'm here to forge a new future. And I'm glad you're all here, because, well, you can help if you want.
Always, my lady.
Oh?
Wait. What's going on? I just got back.
She
We
is
are
placing
in the real
she's
history.
Yeah, the real vision of what you just experienced earlier. She is placing the staff down in a very similar way as to what you saw just a moment ago in the library. And when
we're
you
all
held
here.
on, yeah,
Oh, we're all
except
here.
instead of just
Yep.
you holding onto the staff, she gestures you over, and all of you can hold onto the staff together at different heights of the at different lengths.
Get in your gold tick.
Oh, okay.
Something.
I'll-
I give her a look, and I look towards everyone and say, "Let's make this something to be remembered." And I will put my hand on the staff.
Let's create a world for ourselves, a world to escape, and a world for others who are destitute, need help, a sanctuary for those who need help. And
For
with
those
that,
who are
on.
helpless. A sanctuary. For those in need, who lost their ways and need a home until they can stand on their own legs again and
Jack
become a better
says-
person.
for those who are lonely. For those who need courage.
For those who need a hero.
Juniper's like,
Yeah, what Juniper said.
Oh, that was beautiful, Juniper.
all right.
Notus, Ulric.
You don't all have to say something, but if you have anything in mind for those who need advice, call Ulric. Go on.
For those that are hungry.
For those who are hungry, yes, true.
yeah, cut to that big troll that was just hungry, and we ripped it open.
Not we.
Those with a limited hunger.
Yeah.
So those of reasonable hunger.
Don't take the piss. Yeah.
For one more day with the people we love.
One more day.
And Notus.
for those who want an adventure.
Yeah. With that, you see with these words spoken aloud, it seems to manifest a very power within the Feywild. Just where you're standing, you very quickly realize this primordial wood is in fact thither. And as it trembles through the earth, you begin to see a spire reaching up around your feet and lifting you on high to the air. All of these hopes, these dreams begin to shape themselves into the land you know as Prismere. A wave of magic rushing out from where you're all grabbing onto the staff. The palace rises around you. You ascend into the clouds. She says, the closet says, actually, chirrups with glee and says, "No one can match your power, Lady Igwilf." Gotta get rid of the fire a second. There we go. And to which she says, "No." Her raven black hair turns white as freshly fallen snow. "No one can match our love. But I am not just Igwilf. I am Natasha." And she stares directly at all of you, as if glimpsing into your heart. "I am Zybilna." And with that, suddenly that rush of magic that flows through each of you, and upon hearing what you believe to be their true name, it's not Tasha, it's Natasha. And you know, technicalities in the Feywild are really important. So
Very good.
it only Garreth, upon hearing your patron's true name, it rings out in your ears. It echoes with every ounce of energy that that Prismere has to offer, and it like rings off of your heart like a cymbal. And that clash of your magic with hers, it feels like a rekindling, a connecting. Knowing your patron's true name awakens your mind within this place. You see where Prismere was built from, what it represents, what this whole adventure has been for, what this story has been telling. And you level up, Garreth.
Ooh.
So congratulations on level 8. And yeah, well, there's not much more to this vision. I feel like that is a perfect little end to it. It's you were all a part of this to begin with. You are what made this world and this story what it is. Whether you were here at the end, the middle, or the very beginning, you all played a part in it. And this world is alive because of you. And this story is as epic and as moving because of you. And it's only inspired, I'm sure it's inspired many more as well. All the help that you've given to people in Prismere, all the allies you've made, all the enemies you redeemed, the villains that you redeemed, and all the ones that were punished, have proven that you guys were on the right path, the hero's journey. And you get to see it all from the highest peak. And this vision doesn't end in a horrible, calamitous end. this vision instead just ends with a smile from Zybilna as she looks to you all. And she's still holding onto the staff, but that staff pretty much vanishes in this. It was probably the last tie to her witchy past, and instead she doesn't seem to wield anything in particular. She actually just offers out her hands to like all have you like hold hands, and it's at that kind of touch that basically connects.
See you again.
Yeah. She
Grab onto
She
everyone's
says-
hands,
hmm.
and then I have to go to work.
And then
guys
you-
fix it.
And work is calling.
And the Vaike
Exactly.
disappears.
She says you still have work to do. Much work to do, she
I do.
says. Much work.
I am
And
the
with that,
business.
you're sent right back to Prisma. Sorry, back to the palace. So
Take care,
yeah,
my friends.
take care. Thank
See
you.
you next week, Bacon.
I mean, appreciate you, Bacon.
Hmm.
All right,
Uh,
back to the palace. That is every single gemstone fulfilled. That is a level up well deserved. The maelstrom has been calmed, which means Strongheart is hopefully no longer in danger if he were to suddenly break out. And then, this is the wrong map. And what else?
Light will close their hand and like reach out their mage hand, their connection to this place, and just sort of whisper, almost to the wind, and say, "You always knew we were just making our way here, didn't you, Prismir?"
There's a little glint as a response from the green crystal, perhaps. Frog Spittle has, since you've returned, disguised herself as Zybilna now, with the white hair. That was all very touching. Oh.
Emotions are what fuel the Fae. I'm sure that it is quite enamorous for someone such as you, Miss Frogspittle.
Oh.
It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance, as strange as it may seem.
Yes, and would you like a bottle to go? What
Only
about
if
you,
you
young
may
lady? You're
let-
not said much.
She looks at you, Notus.
Like some of Granny's
Notus
soup.
is like a nervous cat that wants to run from the.
oh.
I will pull out
This woman
a,
is cooking eyes and asking if we want to know our future. It's the carnival all over again.
Oh
I
yeah,
will
that's
pull
true.
out- I will pull out a small like charm, and I say of like a little frog, and say, "I think this would suit your fancy, Miss Frogspittle, as reciprocity for your willingness to treat us with honesty."
Hmm.
And what do you hand her?
I hand her a little frog charm from my charm bracelet.
Oh, okay, very nice.
Yep.
Ah, this will go nicely with the rest of the newts. Here, I'll hand it to you then.
And they'll offer you a potion of clairvoyance. which the description of which does say it's got a small eyeball bobbing up and down in the yellowish liquid. That's what it was.
I presume it's Eye of Newt, but yes. I'll put it in my box of important things I got from friends and people who have helped us.
Well, drink this so you can always keep an eye out for danger on what's on the other side of the door. Yes. Right. Toodles.
And she jumps back into the
Doodles.
into the bas relief, the sculpted relief. Okay.
That's the wild thing, is you can actually make friends with hags. It's just uncommon.
Mm-hmm.
But I look out and look down into the maelstrom to see what's down there.
It's a good question. Let's find out. Usually death is what's down there, for anyone who dares jump down. But if you're asking if there's no danger, what could there possibly be now? Quarter storm, so the vortex is gone. The maelstrom is calm. So any creature that falls into there damage, blah blah blah. To shreds that remain scattered amongst the plains. Wow. Okay, well, in which case, if anything, sorry, I was just skim reading. Any creature that ends their turn in the vortex with 0 hit points is ripped to shreds, and its remains are scattered across the planes of existence, along with anything it was wearing or carrying. A creature that falls in, a creature that falls into the vortex has very little chance of surviving. If someone throws one end of a rope into its space, the creature can grab a hold of it and be pulled out, but yeah, and then you got the lightning course. So scattered amongst the planes of existence would hint that this was a portal of some kind, but a maelstrom being all of these portals mishmashed together, almost like a blender of different planes or entrances to those planes being like spun around. Now that that's calmed, it will probably be a way to enter into the plane that is a connecting point to all other planes, i.e. the astral sea. Because that makes the most sense to me.
I look down and see a girl with black hair.
No, you just see like 5 loaves of spiced bread and a note floating.
Oh yes, I was waiting for that. Thank you for reminding me, Steph. So we've been waiting for you to go back.
For it.
Oh, so long. Okay, great. So what you see is this beautiful starlit landscape in front of you, and yes, weirdly, floating in space is like a little hamper on in a basket with bread wafting its scents towards you, Ulric. And you can tell there's maybe a little gift card as well with a picture of a you on it, like you see a little horned minotaur face.
I can't even take it though, right?
Well, it's kind of
I can see
floating.
it.
Yeah, it's like there. It's floating.
I can pull it with the mage hand since I got 60 foot.
Are you 60 foot? All right.
60 foot of mage hand, yeah. Because
Sure.
of minor domain.
Ah, well then, it seems an unseen nebulous wind suddenly blows it in your direction, and it gently flies up, probably exiting out of the astral sea. Suddenly, it's hitting gravity, but then it's just lifted up by the mage hand, and it's now in your possession, Ulric.
Yes. It's like bread.
Yeah.
Like bread and like a picture of me.
What was it, Steph? It was.
It's literally 5 loaves of spiced bread that Andy made herself.
Oh,
Especially for you.
Yes. Can I eat all of it right now?
What's stopping you? You
Can I just consume
bastard.
5 loaves of bread right now?
She wouldn't have it any other way.
Plus the note with the doodle of you on it.
And
Oh yeah,
see the
wait, let me
note.
take the note out of my mouth.
As crumbs rain down from your ravenous mouth, you suddenly see the 3 bluebirds swooping in to try and catch any remaining crumbs.
The bluebirds.
They look up at you, perched on nearby stairs. Now that there's no lightning, they seem to be brave enough to get close, and they seem to be, looking up at you for more bites, more morsels.
There ain't none for you, Birdie. Sorry.
I'll hand the birds some stuff for my rations.
Oh God!
Oh my God!
One of the
Sorry.
Those are vicious.
Jesus.
Rip it out of him. Rip
He's going for the
right out
eyes.
of him.
Go for the ice, boo.
Cut him open.
Oh, no, they're much more calmer demeanor. They do seem to a little bit of a huff, but they all simultaneously look towards the ball. What's it called? The dining hall, and then look back at you.
Oh.
Yes. It's like they're reminded of someone. That's all.
Oh,
Probably still-
the Fomorian.
Oh. What? Well, don't cut me open, okay? I didn't do nothing. It was for me. What? Hey.
You shoo them away. They fly out.
Get on, get.
Stop judging me.
Yeah. I can eat 5 loaves of bread if I want to. They're for me.
They seem to say, like, that's fair enough, and they fly up back up to their little windowsill.
I'll throw some like ration pieces to him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a tough for them to little catch, but they'll swoop around.
I can mage hand it, even like
Oh,
literally
right,
like
mage hand.
hold it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they'll take it to the.
I toss it and it just like falls in exactly the right spot somehow.
Gotcha. They begin partaking of this. There's an open window here, and you can see into it. That's the. It's a plainly decorated room. Doesn't seem to be many. What's the word? Like homely things. It's just kind of plainly decorated. Is the best way to describe it. Other than that, no one else seems to be moving around in it. You can't see anybody inside either.
Oh, can I send something into the astral sea?
Yeah. What do you want to throw?
Can I just I'll just get like a page or something and just say thank you. Can I throw this goat's heart into the astral sea?
This goat's heart?
I'll say thank you and I'll write down what it does and I'll throw it into the astral sea.
Oh, we're trading magic items between campaigns here. This is crazy.
That's the heart that Beflorna used to power the.
Yeah.
No, from Octavian, or what's his name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. That's right. It was used for a freezer, and eating it apparently gives you resistance to every single damage. But Ulric's
for a minute.
Yeah. Ulric's feeling generous. That's amazing. Okay, sure. You write up the thank you note.
I'm okay with this.
Suddenly the lightning bolt reappears and strikes the thank you note out of existence and turns it to cinders.
As it should.
But I'm sure they're smart. I'm sure they're smart enough to figure out the rest. And the heart just.
Read anyway.
That's great.
Well, she's gonna get a heart, and it's okay.
No context.
I will write a
Everyone's
letter
gonna
to
think
Andy
it's a
from Ulric.
love note.
I'll write a letter to Andy from Ulric about how much
My
Ulric
heart
values
goes out to you.
their friendship. Yeah, this heart goes out to you.
This
That explains that
that's
it's magic.
beautiful.
And I'll draw a little drawing of Ulric and the rest of the Junipers. And
Love
like a
it.
little like you save Gultik, you're the best.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Awesome. All right. Then, yeah, you send that out quickly, hoping that stays with the heart. Probably stick it to the side, I guess. Still bloody.
Yep.
Yeah,
Alright.
it'll probably make it.
Or you could like roll it up
Fate-
and like put it in one of the tubes of the heart.
Fate wills it. The storytelling will find it. I think
Yeah.
there are greater figures out there than us that will make sure they maintain together.
Absolutely. Cool. All right. That's beautiful. In a weird, gory way. So, just a floating heart in space. Just up to you where you go next from here. But we should also probably wrap it up soon anyway. I think
Yeah.
you could fly
Yeah.
up. Yeah, you could actually get back in the mushroom and fly through the open window if you wanted.
Yeah, that would give us at least a direction to go next session. Yeah, let's do that like real quick.
Before we go too far, Bird, could you just, since you can still fly, could you maybe just fly up, tie a rope around
Oh, yep.
Strongheart, and then tie it to something safe so when he does drop, he doesn't just.
Yep, I will take my rope that we've never used and pythons, and I will set up a rope catch for Strongheart.
Nice. Good idea.
You don't want
Well
him to
remembered.
fall.
Absolutely. All right. So you
Now
gave
that
him
there's
the
no
little
lightning
harness.
to worry about, it's kind of safe to do it.
That makes sense. Perfect.
I'll even tuck like in his like collar. I'll even tuck a note from all of us so that whenever he does fall, if we're not right next to him, that he knows that like we're doing it. We're saving him. We're
He
doing
just
it.
wakes up suspended over the astral sea and a note that says, "Hey, be right back."
Love it.
Hang in there.
You have to hang in there note with a drawing of Vaike.
I'd honestly be more worried if I was hanging over the astral sea and I see a note from all these goobers saying, "We got you, don't worry."
We got you, pups.
Here you go. I'll throw you in this room.
Yeah.
There you go.
But I'll say that's probably a good point for my flight to end as well, since we've done a lot of things. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right. And so your charm runs out just as you fly through the open window. And at this point, the birds are all aflutter because they see you coming, and they disperse up into the air. And
yeah,
just
that's where we can
think
start
of the
next session.
effect. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Cool. Well then, guys, you've done it. You've saved Prismir, sort of. No,
Zabilna.
you've saved Zabilna. You know Zabilna's true name. That's what I wanted to say.
Natasha.
It is Natasha.
Names.
Zabilna and Igwilv are the trifecta of names. The witch.
We are all.
Yeah.
It's strange to be like also have been cornerstones of Prismir at the same time.
I was
Absolutely.
going to say, it's no wonder Prismir wills it whenever we ask for something. We helped.
Yeah.
No wonder fate is the way it is. Yeah, that's true.
Well,
I mean,
we'll wrap it up. Oh, go on.
When Mischief needed a hero, Prismir willed it.
It's us.
Yeah.
Even in
Mischief's
the
a part
material
of this
plane.
place. Well, thank you guys for playing. Thanks for anyone watching. And we'll be back next week with another episode of
Bye.
Jumping Junipers. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.